nothing happens. So next time I'm gonna shave, which is probably in a couple of days, I won't be using shaving cream anymore.
Yeah.
I don't use shaving cream myself. I just use regular. I shave in the shower.
Yeah.
That way, by that time I go to shave, the beard's soft and it's easy to cut. And so
Yeah.
whatever's I'm using, that's the soap.
Yeah, so I just wanted to get everybody together to talk today, see how everybody's doing. You know?
Well, I was actually wondering when you were going to do a show, which is apparently today.
Yeah, apparently today. No, I got a video, and like I was telling Paul, I got a video in the editing room, that I'm working on right now. But I decided, oh, what the hell? There's a couple of things that I do actually want to talk about. And I figured, well, instead of making these long ass videos that are going to take hours upon hours upon hours to make, I want to sit here and have a chat with everybody and get you guys' thoughts on these issues, because there's one issue in particular that I do want to talk about here pretty soon. And, well, actually, there's two, but we'll get into that as, shortly, see if we could get some more people to come and hang around with us before we start. But, yeah, it's been kind of a rough situation for me over here, going through all kinds of shit, but, I'm managing.
Well,
You just caught me in the midst of making sure certain things have been backed up on my other drives.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, there's an interesting picture. Okay.
I've been watching a lot of videos. I watched a lot of videos from VidCon, man. There's all kinds of crazy shit going down over there. That went down at VidCon.
yeah, that guy Chris Burns, whatever his fucking name is.
Oh, he really made him. Yeah, he really made himself look like a fucking ass, didn't he?
That motherfucker, like, literally dug his own fucking grave. Like he fucking berates this fucking poor dude, and this fucking dude is now more popular than him. And the beautiful part is that Chris dude, he fucking deleted his Instagram, so he's like not an Instagram model anymore.
I know. Keemstar, you know who that is, right?
Oh yeah, Cookboy.
Yeah, Keemstar, had an interview with him, and Keemstar called him a fucking fuckboy and Justin Bieber with AIDS.
Well, I really do not like Keemstar. Like, I find it a horrible man, but at least he actually does that type of shit as well. But god damn, like, this fucking dude, like, and he kept fucking doing it. That Chris dude, like, he kept just doing it.
Yeah, over there talking shit to the VidCon security and stuff like that. He really made himself look like a fucking piece of shit, man. Calling them blue collar people because they fucking have regular jobs and they're not rich like him and shit like that. I was like, when I saw him talking about that, I was like, fuck you, dude. If I was there, I would have happily got kicked out of VidCon. I would have kicked the shit out of him.
Like, if that fucking kid would have said that shit to my face, like, he would be flat on the ground within a second.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have flattened his ass.
Yeah. It was like, god damn.
And the funniest thing is, like, that little shit probably is even fucking rich himself.
Yeah.
But still, I would have fucked him up. Oh.
So what Keemstar did for that security guard, right? And a few other people, they pimped out his Instagram page, and now he was more popular than the Instagram model.
Yeah. That's fucking cool though. Like I kind of like that type of stuff though. Like it does show that he has like some good in his heart, even though it's actually just for views.
You know, and it was like, what the fuck was going through that little bastard's mind when he started telling the security, "You should kill yourself. I make more money than you, so you have to listen to me."
Like how many followers did he have on Instagram? Like 25,000.
He had I believe it was a little over 26,000 followers.
He ain't even popular.
Nah,
He
that
ain't
ain't.
even fucking
Yeah.
popular. Like we know fucking shits on YouTube that have more followers.
Yep. That ain't nothing compared to what other people have.
Yeah, and he fucking thinks that he is famous and shit. Oh shit! Like,
Yeah.
that little bitch.
Yeah, it's fucking insane, dude. It really is. It seems like nobody's saying anything in the chat. I got a bunch of people watching, but they're not saying anything. What the hell's going on here? Hey, that's cool. I have no problem with people just watching.
Yeah. Oh shit. Fucking shit.
Yeah. I kind of want to go to next year's VidCon. I'm not sure, man. I would like to go to meet people.
Well, I would like to go, but
Yeah. We'll see
Like-
what happens, because right now I got my own fucking issues going on.
I know another one who has their issues going on.
Yeah.
Myself and I.
Me, myself, and I.
Yeah. Like for some reason, like life goes to shit like for everyone, like at the same fucking moment.
Yeah. Yep.
It's fucking weird.
I agree. So what you been up to, Paul, lately?
Not much. Let's say yesterday was a rough day for me. So
Yeah. Did you finally get the chance to go see Transformers, the next one?
F minus 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 minus.
What the hell is
It
that?
was that bad?
That's
It
my
was
grade
that bad?
for it. F minus 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 to
F.
infinity and beyond.
F minus.
Pieces. I'm sorry, it's a piece of shit. Somebody likes it out there. I want my son. I got out there. I said, the editing is heroic. I mean, I don't get into editing, but everything just throw everything together. There's no rhyme or reason. Let's throw it together.
I'm gonna have to watch the movie and see what it's all about.
Like, didn't Michael Bay produce that movie?
I think so. I think it was
Yeah.
Michael Bay that was
But, like,
behind it.
What the fuck do you expect of Michael Bay? Like, that motherfucker, only explosions, weird fucking shit, and naked ladies. That's fucking Michael Bay in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Like, his fucking movies are shit. Like, I've never liked a movie of his.
Yeah. Because he's the one that made all those Transformer movies. Yeah.
The first one wasn't bad. From then on, trash, 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 trash. And I'm not really super critical. If I can go in there and be entertained, they just had things going on. No rhyme or reason. No real flow.
I'm not even gonna fucking watch it in the movies.
No, don't waste your time.
I'll pirate it or something, or watch it
Don't
on
waste your
Netflix.
time, because I mean, I can go in the frame of reference to, okay, this is that type of movie. This is what I should expect. I expect a lot more from a movie than, a TV show. My son goes, well, the TV show was pretty erratic too. I says, well, I expect more from a movie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, especially a multi-million-dollar
Right.
movie.
The things were just thrown together.
Yep.
Sorry. If you want to waste your money going to see it, I would tell you the movie to see, and I'm going to go see it yet, is that Baby Driver.
But like that Transformers movie, I'm not gonna pay to watch that fucking movie. I'll just watch it on Netflix that I'm getting from a friend, or I will pirate the
You'll watch it for about 5 minutes if you go that long.
Probably because I do not really like them Transformers.
Yeah.
I advise, like I said, I've seen about 2 or 3 people that usually when they like a movie, it's usually good. And Baby Driver seems to be a very good movie. And the whole thing, I was surprised. I forgot. That's and it probably is used in the movie. It's a Simon Garfunkel song, Baby Driver. Because I hear they use a lot of music and everything is timed to the music and shit.
Yeah.
And supposed to have good, special chase scene, whatever. But like I said, I wanted to Transformer. Okay, we'll see what. Oh, piece of shit.
Hello, Paranor in the chat. Thank you for coming by. He says, the latest Transformers in a nutshell: creation, conspiracy, woo, pepper, anarchism, Men in Black, Messiah narrative, and Illuminati all intertwined into what they call a storyline.
So pretty much Sharknado.
Sharknado. I heard about Sharknado.
That much credit.
Yeah.
Well,
it's set. They did a lot of filming, and then we'll throw it together.
So it was worse than Sharknado.
I never seen that movie, so I couldn't relate.
Yeah.
Like the difference with Sharknado is though it knows it's bad. Like it knows it's a B movie.
Yeah.
Like it spoofs all sorts of shit. Like the first one spoofs Twister with Jaws, with Need for Speed or the Fast and Furious. I meant, and a zombie flick.
Yeah.
And put some romance between there. That's Sharknado. And it's fucking amazing. And every time they use the same fucking joke in every fucking movie. Sawing a shark in two with a chainsaw. I shit you not. I don't know why, but they do it.
Yeah. Well, I guess we could talk about one of the topics first. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me bring up the topic here that I want to talk about. It's concerning Trump Care, the new medical plan that they're going to be, while they're trying to implement. Kellyanne Conway, I don't know if you guys know who this is, but she's one of Trump's cheerleaders, so to speak. And she says those on Medicaid in the new Trump, with the new Trump Care thing, those on Medicaid who will lose health insurance can always get jobs. That's what she says, right?
What?
She says that under the new Trump Care, thing, those who lose Medicaid can always get jobs and get medical insurance.
Oh, children get jobs now? Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, like fucking kid.
I'm glad to hear invalids they can go get jobs too.
Yeah, I know
where they can go. They can shit all the invalids, and they could put them on the goddamn oil rigs. Yeah.
Don't forget the elderly.
Yeah.
I wonder when, like, the United States government is going to just do this. Medicaid, death camp. I'm waiting for it, actually.
Who are these children that probably never done anything in their whole freaking life to begin with?
Like, I'm not even fucking joking. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I'm waiting for it that there will come a president that will say, "You want Medicaid? Oh, yeah, there's the gas chamber."
Yeah, well, see,
I'm waiting. What they're doing now.
That's what's pissing me off, right? With this new Trump Care that President Trump's trying to pass, right? If it passes, so many people are going to lose fucking benefits, dude. And a lot of these people, there was an article I read last night where this person is like hooked up to machines, I guess, and if Trump cares new thing is going to be passed, this person is going to be refused medical care because they can't, afford to pay their fucking medical bills if Medicaid is actually taken away, right? And that really pissed me off because this person needs a machine to survive, for one, and she's hooked up to hoses, she's hooked up to IVs, I think, and stuff like that, and this person has a spine disease. And I'm like, what the fuck are these people in Washington thinking, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
No,
fucking,
like, why do you think I say, like, I'm waiting for death camps in the United States? I'm literally waiting for it. It's gonna happen. If shit like this keeps going on, like, eventually they will say, "Oh, you have a problem with you? Yeah, you will go take a shower." Seriously, that's gonna fucking happen.
yeah.
And I sure as hell don't want to be in the United States when that shit's gonna happen. Hell, I might actually help my friends in the United States to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. Everything's going to fucking hell in a handbasket with these people.
Don't worry. It's not only the United States that's sinking like a fucking brick.
Yeah, it is. With these new things that they're trying to pass, man, they're only they're only harming Americans. And not only that, the top 1% of this country get a fucking tax cut out of all of this too.
Yeah, but what I mean is, like, it's not only the United States that is sinking like a brick. Like, Europe is going to shit. Probably Asia is going to shit. Probably every fucking country on the planet right now is going to shit.
Yeah. You have to unmute yourself, Paul. Hey, Original Autist, how's it going? Thank you for coming by, Original Autist. What's going on, Mr. Angry Hairpiece? Paul, are you there?
Soon.
Paul.
Rip.
Let's see here. Hold on a minute. Let's see here. There's the link right there.
Yeah,
I think Paul's having some internet issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what really pissed me off, like, lately, what is actually about the United States, really, is like that kid that got released from North Korea. God damn, that shit pissed me off.
Oh, I know, dude.
Like, they fucking pretty much fucking killed that kid.
Well,
that shit.
Don't
he's
go
dead now.
to North Korea.
Yeah.
True, but still, like,
Simple enough.
yeah, but like,
No,
okay,
no sympathy.
Hold on. Like, okay, he did something fucking wrong. Like, okay, he tried to steal. Fair enough.
No, he didn't try to
True.
steal. No, he
tore a banner down.
Yeah, he got captured because he got punished because he fucking tore a poster down or some shit.
Yeah, well, even then, like, okay, he tore a poster down. Like, I do not see the need to fucking torture him to death.
He shot his cousin with an anti-aircraft gun. What the fuck did the kid think was going to happen?
What?
True, but still, like
he assassinated his cousin or his uncle or some shit with an anti-aircraft gun. Like a gun that used it, ground to air fucking gun. Shot him with it. Blew him into little tiny pieces.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like,
yeah, what the fuck did you think? What did you think was going to happen?
It's fucked though. Like,
it's not that fucked.
They fucking killed a kid for tearing down a poster. Like, Jesus fucking
Yeah,
Christ.
but what the
Like-
fuck was the
like-
kid
like,
doing
they
in North
make a-
Korea? Tearing down fucking posters. I'm fucking retarded, and I know not to go to North Korea and tear fucking down posters.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? He was a fucking teenager. Teenagers do stupid fucking shit.
No, that is not an excuse. Do stupid shit somewhere where it's safe.
I agree. Like, I wouldn't go to fucking North Korea. Hell, even if
Exactly.
you pay-
You couldn't
But-
drag my dead body to North Korea.
But like, some people are not that fucking smart.
Well, then I have no
That's the
sympathy for him. He's good riddance. Bye,
No,
Felicia.
I do have sympathy.
No, I have none.
Like, that kid has gone to fucking hell.
How the fuck did he get to? I'm a grown ass man, and I have no way to get to fucking North Korea.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You fucking do.
How?
Absolutely.
I couldn't afford a plane trip
Well-
to fucking South Korea and
Well,
then
you go-
a trip to North.
No,
No,
you don't go to. You don't go to South Korea. You
wherever.
go to China.
There we go.
China,
Okay.
you cross over into North Korea.
Okay.
That's how you go on vacation to North Korea. Not
who
that I
the
would
fuck
fucking
goes
do
on
that shit.
vacation to North Korea?
I don't know. Not me.
Idiots.
Then no sympathy. There we go. Circle right back around.
No,
Sorry.
I do have sympathy. Like, that fucking kid went through fucking hell. Like, we cannot even fucking imagine the fucking torture that kid has endured.
Yeah, I
Jesus.
understand all that, but
Yeah.
Like, probably Guantanamo Bay and shit. Like, that's probably a fucking spa compared to where that kid was.
probably.
Hey, deconverted man. Thank you for coming by, man.
But
Like, people are all like looking angry at the United States for Guantanamo Bay and the waterboarding and that type of shit. Fair enough. It's not all right, but what they did to that fucking kid in North Korea, that shit's worse. Like, if
And
you
who-
want to punish the kid, like, cut off a finger and be fucking done with him, or exile him from North Korea or something.
Yeah.
Don't fucking kill him. Like, don't torture him to death. That's the type of shit that pisses me
Yeah.
off.
that's true. But I must say, what is a 17-year-old kid doing in North Korea?
I don't know.
Why did he go? How was he? I mean, his parents fucking obviously got him a passport and gave him enough money to get there. What was his nationality? Well, I mean, he was an American,
Yeah.
but what was his ethnicity? I should say.
Caucasian.
Okay. I mean, did you think he was gonna blend in?
Oof.
I mean, I don't know.
I heard they tortured him with one of those oxygen chambers or whatever they're called.
Probably.
Yeah,
Deprivation chamber.
yeah, right.
Yeah. Like,
That's sensory deprivation or an oxygen deprivation.
probably both. But
Right.
like, they fucking wrecked that kid. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Like, there has to happen a fucking lot for someone to die of that type of shit.
I suppose, but I mean, you have to go to North Korea in order to get fucking killed by it. So
Hell, like, you know, it actually could even be so, like, that he didn't even do jack shit.
yeah, it
Like,
could be.
Hold on. Like, you know how much fucking North Korea fucking loves fucking with the United States. And a fucking young teenager, oh, it's a fucking birthday present.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. The tear down a banner sounds fucking sounds suspect.
Hold on, like they could have like given just some fucking bloke in North Korea a fucking blonde ass fucking wig, and ta-da! And that fucking camera, because I have seen the fucking footage of him tearing down that banner.
Oh,
You
okay.
cannot even see the ethnicity. The only fucking thing that you see is a human-like figure tearing down the banner. So
Oh, okay.
he probably didn't even do shit. No, there's an American here. Let's fucking torture his fucking ass so that the United States gets pissy at us again.
Or let's see if he's a spy. And it just
Mhm.
went too far.
That type of shit. Like, it's probably just to play some fuck game that North Korea is always doing.
You know what? I mean, But then again, I mean,
like he was a dumbass for going to North Korea.
I mean, it was just like a chick going to Saudi Arabia and chilling on the beach in a bikini.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
Like it's not the fucking smartest fucking idea. No. But does it mean that she has to fucking die because of it? Fuck that. Fuck that noise. No, fuck that noise.
A gay guy going to Saudi Arabia and hooking up with another guy. I mean, that's just. I mean, it's on those lines.
I do not think that they should die for it. No, people should die for, like, if they try to fucking fuck a light socket. That's the type of shit that people.
What? That's harmless. Why would you want me to die? I mean, why would you want somebody to die for that?
Because that's some fucking dumb.
What if the livestock wanted it? You don't know.
Light socket.
Light socket.
Light. Like,
light socket. I thought you said livestock, like a cow or a pig or something.
Oh, hey, let's go. Go for it. Huh? Like fuck a bull or something. Have fun. What was it again? Who messes with the bull gets the horn?
That's right.
Oh, there you go. So, but no, like going on vacation to like fucking Saudi Arabia or whatever it's fucking called or whatever. Like, I do not think
bad idea.
It's a bad idea, but it doesn't mean someone.
It's a colossal bad idea.
It's
a potential. It could be a potential death sentence. It's like hanging off a bridge by your fucking pinky. It's a bad fucking idea. Sure, you might not die, but I mean,
I personally do not think people who go to like a country and unwillingly do something fucking stupid ass shit, like in that country, chilling in a fucking bikini at the beach. No, it's not the fucking smartest thing to do. No, you will probably get fucking hanged or fucking flailed or whatever. Like
just gang raped, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean fucking that you should fucking die. Like going to North Korea, like, no, that person.
But here's the thing: the people in those countries think you should. That's the thing. Don't go to a country that just freely kills people and do shit that they will kill you for. That's bottom line.
Yeah, but doesn't mean that they deserve death. And what North Korea did,
it absolutely does. Hey, you can argue that people don't deserve prison for selling weed, but it fucking happens. You sell weed at your own risk.
I do not fucking agree with going to prison for selling weed.
I don't either. I'm just saying, you do it at your own risk. You know the consequences of your actions. You choose to do that thing, and the consequences happen. You can't ask for
again. I won't go to jail for selling weed anyway.
I understand. You live somewhere where it's legal, I imagine.
Well, yeah.
And you don't sell weed. So I mean,
I used to sell weed.
No, all right. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, North Koreans are just batshit fucking crazy.
No, North Koreans are not batshit fucking insane. No, that fucking leader
as a whole, the country as a whole are batshit fucking crazy. No. Not the people, not the individuals that you run into on the street. I'm talking about the country as a whole.
There's only one guy there that's batshit insane, and then there's his fucking friends.
And he is revered by the rest of the people in that country as an infallible god.
Oh, no, he is not revered. They are scared shitless of him.
Well, fear and love are fucking identical in religion. You fear God. That means you love him. Right?
I don't love God either, so.
Well, I understand that. I'm saying that the fear of God doesn't mean that you're, Never mind.
But they are literally shitless for that dude. Like that.
Yes.
Like
because he
there are
does
not-
crazy
there-
shit like shoot
there
people
are
with
not-
anti-aircraft guns.
There are not many people that are unhinged like that fucking shit.
I know.
And Jesus fuck, I hope he gets fucking shot one day.
I mean,
I'm surprised he hasn't been.
Hell, I would fucking pay that for that shit to see that. Like I
No.
would pay to see
He
that
can't.
fucking
He's-
die.
he's got.
I want to bring up something real quick, guys, that Michelle Davis is talking about in the chat, and I think it's important. When they Donald Trump is, and them want to implement this new healthcare shit and stuff like that. Michelle Davis was talking about some guy writing a suicide note on the back of a letter saying his benefits were being stopped. You got people starting to kill themselves. And then she says another guy had a heart attack a few weeks after he was told he was fit for work by the benefits agency. It's already
That's
starting
good.
to happen.
Oh,
It's already starting
I mean,
to happen.
It's gonna happen to me, I'm sure.
Well, like the being fit for work type deal, like that's not even that fucking weird. Like that shit. That shit's not even exclusive to the or inclusive to the United States or exclusive, whatever you want to call it. Like, hell, that fucking shit happened to a couple of fucking friends here in the Netherlands.
It happened to me. I lost my disability a long time ago when Bush became president. They took mine. And I just say now, if you lose your disability, go in that day and reapply. Get the process started again.
Yep.
Because when they do eventually give it back to you, because they're going to have to, if you can prove your case. Because, I mean, I got mine back. Actually, vocational rehabilitation said, we're just going to go ahead and put you back on disability. But my problem was I didn't reapply when they took it away from me.
Yeah.
I just went about my business and became broke, starving, and homeless. If I had, I would have got a boatload of money.
Yeah.
I kind of screwed myself. So my advice to anybody that loses their benefits is to go in that day and reapply.
Or I actually have a better tip for compared to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, live somewhere else than the United States.
Uh-huh.
Where? I mean, where the fuck am I going to live?
Where?
I don't speak any other languages.
The planet is pretty fucking big, and there are enough countries where they speak English.
Yeah, but what am I going to go? Go to fucking some third world country and fucking mine rubble?
Since
fuck
when
out
is
of here.
fucking Canada? Since when is Canada a third world country? Since when is fucking England a third world
Canada
country?
wouldn't want me. They'd be like, "What the fuck? No."
Shit,
I'm an ADD fuck. Like seriously, I have nothing to offer Canada. That's a lot of people. I ask them, like, people that come here and work in programs from like South Africa and Mexico and stuff. They get on these programs and they come here and they work, and then they go back. And I ask them, why don't they apply for permanent visas? And they say they don't qualify because they don't have anything. They're not what America wants. They're not. I don't know how to word it.
As if someone wants to live in the United States. Like, if someone would pay me like $1 million, sure. Why the fuck not? But with my fucking current fucking issues, hell, the fuck no. Like, I would like to visit the United States, live there. No fucking way. I got other things to do.
I love the United States. I travel across this country, all summer. I bounce around this country and see it all.
It's a beautiful country, but it's a shithole, sort of.
It really is. I mean, that's only because of, the people I use the word loosely, but elect
the majority of the United States.
Mr. Doverfield and Michelle Davis bring up good points in the chat. First, Mr. Doverfield says, if you're poor and want to move out of the country, basically it's extremely difficult. You know what I mean?
That's what I was saying about. I have
It's
no.
not that hard. It's not
And
that
It
hard.
is.
And
Motherfuckers can't leave Flint, Michigan. They're like, I've been into so many arguments with people about this. They can't leave Flint, Michigan, where their water supply is known to be poison.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that. I would sleep under 1,000 overpasses on my way to anywhere fucking else.
Mm-hmm.
I would fucking walk if that's what it took.
It's not that hard to get out of the United States.
Yeah.
Hell,
I don't.
there's only a couple of things that you have to do. You can always ask for political asylum. Always.
For what reason?
You do not agree with your government. You feel threatened by your government. You feel what's that called? Oppressed by your government because you're a minority. That type of shit. Like, I don't know if you knew, but most atheists in the United States, if not all atheists, are actually just a fucking minority. And thus, you can ask for political asylum because the United States is not that friendly towards atheists.
No, they're not. And
I don't have a problem being open atheist.
and Michelle Davis in the chat says too, the world is messed up because those in charge want to keep things the way that they are for their own benefits.
Right.
Oh yeah, I know that. Hell, I'm waiting for fucking World War III.
That's
I
why
cannot fucking wait.
I'm not worried about it. They got bigger fish to fry than fuck with me. You know, I'll be
No,
fine.
but seriously though, like you can always do that type of shit. You probably would actually stir up a big pot of fucking trouble for the United States if you would do that type of shit.
Yeah.
Actually, like make it a fucking media circus. Atheist flees the United States because he feels oppressed. Hell, the fuck that you make some fucking noise.
No,
You make some big fucking noise.
I don't see it. I don't see any grounds there, because we live in a secular society where we have a separation of church and state. Just because all of our elected leaders at least claim to be Christians means nothing when it comes to the law.
But
They
you
cannot.
You can still do that though.
But under what grounds? In what way am I being oppressed? I can't come up with a single thing as to why I am oppressed as an atheist in America. I couldn't come up with a bullshit story.
Try to run for office and see, what kind of a reaction you'll get as an open atheist.
I couldn't run for office.
No, I'm just saying
I've been arrested. All they have to do is go with my arrest record, and there's no fucking way.
That's one example. If you're going to pay attention to what I said, Angry, that's one example where you can see oppression. Try running for office as an atheist.
What about Bernie Sanders? What about Bernie Sanders?
Well, did you hear about that story about them, going behind his back and trying to out him as an atheist to stop him from being elected?
Well, they just cheated him out of the election. They didn't have to out him as an atheist.
That's what they wanted to do with him.
But he's openly,
I haven't heard him say he was an open atheist.
I've never heard him talk about God.
So you can actually do that type of shit.
And I think he is. I don't know. I'd have to Google it, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So you
he
can
is an
actually.
atheist.
So you can ask for political asylum.
Isn't that that's what Edward Snowden has, right, in Russia?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Edward Snowden got that political asylum for different reasons, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
No, that's because he has given a lot of shit to Russia and shit.
Yeah.
You can bet your ass on that. Plus, fucking Russia loves having that whistleblower there. Like, hey, look who we have.
Fucking Maria.
Well,
that's literally the United States, not the United States, but Russia to watch the United States. Like, look who we have.
Well, I mean, he's a tattletale, so America wants him dead. They don't like their dirty little secrets out in the open.
So,
or should I say we? I don't fucking know.
Yeah. It's. I mean, this we're eventually going to see a World War III. What do you think, Paul?
No.
I don't see it.
We're not now, obviously, but we're going to see one.
Why? What's what?
Like what? Yeah, with whom?
Look at the way things.
Why would anybody in any kind of power want to see all their power go away?
I don't fucking know, but I'm waiting for that shit to happen.
I don't think it will.
Pray for that shit.
You guys talk about these people, they got the power. So they want to have a World War III so they lose their power?
Right.
No. It's not like that. That's not.
I'm not saying they want to have another world war. I'm saying that there's one that could have the potential of happening pretty soon.
Somebody wants to.
What? With whom?
With us, Russia. Look at all the shit that's going on with us. You know, you got us shooting down one of Russia's allies' planes in Syria, I believe it was, and then you have Russia saying that, you know, we're going to keep an eye on these American planes now, and if they act out of turn, we're going to shoot them down.
Okay, yeah.
War over planes.
Yeah,
You know?
and there ain't going to be a world war.
The wars used to start before when you didn't have the world to lose.
Can I say something real quick?
Lose.
Like, it's probably not gonna happen, but I would pay for it though.
I would pay for it.
I don't think.
Maria wants death and destruction.
No, I don't want death and destruction, but I'm just fucking sick and tired of how people are treated in our current climate. And with a little bit of luck, after something like we nuked ourselves to shit, that we might be starting to get a little bit smarter and start helping each other instead of fucking killing each other again.
No, we'll go back to caveman days, and then in a few thousand years, we'll be right back where we are again.
I don't think so.
Nothing will change. The wheel will just keep turning.
Apparently, you guys ain't looking at that picture I have posted.
Yeah, they're bombs.
I saw it.
They're nukes. They're not real nukes.
Can I have one?
Can I have one?
But the one there, the one on the bottom of the picture, we used to load 4 of them in a quad pack on the B-52s in South Dakota, and there was 6 planes, so that's 24 cities gone.
Well, can I have one? Like, I have a kitchen.
These are just mock-ups.
You're ruining the moment.
Be able to take a picture of the real thing? I don't think so.
What do you do with the nuclear bomb, though? I mean,
hey, I got a city to blow up. It's my own city, okay?
Nah.
So you don't want. Why do you do that? Why?
Dude, I live in the fucking Detroit of the Netherlands. I don't fucking want to live here. Just blow it up. Be gone with it.
Well, move somewhere else. Wait. If it's so easy for me to leave America, why don't you leave Detroit? What the fuck?
I'm not living in Detroit.
I understand.
The Netherlands.
Whatever. Netherlands, Detroit. Why don't you leave there? What's keeping you there?
I'm actually in the progress of doing that shit.
All right.
But still, this fucking city can be gone for all I fucking
No
care.
bombs required.
No bombs required.
But it's more fun. Like, don't you like how it works?
I mean,
Hey, we got a new person on the panel here. We got Secular Lobster Ministries.
So Patrick, but I'm not a fan of death. I catch and release spiders. I would be in no way for killing the whole country.
So what do we?
City.
So what you been up to, Secular Lobster?
Oh, nothing much. I'm just watching you guys talk about destruction of the world.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on it? Do you want it to happen? Do you not want it to happen, or what?
Well, I think we can all agree that if we want the prophecies to come true, we should drop as many nuclear bombs as possible in order for these prophecies to come true. I don't see the problem with it. I mean, God said he was going to destroy the world. Let's just help him do it, man. I mean, what the fuck?
let's be smarter. We're going to do it for him, like before he can actually.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause we know he wants us to do it.
No, we wouldn't be doing it for him. He would be doing it in mysterious ways. That's all that would be.
Oh yeah.
That's true also, but you know, while he's doing it in his mysterious ways, we can always help out because you know, God likes a good helper.
We are just the tools.
God has been sick and very weak lately, so everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
But everybody's driving iron chariots. What the fuck is he supposed to do?
Nuclear bombs. Grab your AK-47 and let's go shooting people, man.
Let's get this party started right.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle Davis in the chat says, you know, the most powerful nuke that was tested by Russia was 3,000 times more powerful than the one that they used on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
You know, I was actually watching a documentary last night about the 5 worst nuclear explosions. You know, those ones where like they had those guys standing directly below a nuclear explosion. They all got cancer. Nuclear, whatever. Nuclear. You know, and the one in Russia, where they decided to make to bury a nuclear weapon and explode it and create a man-made lake.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't think about the radioactivity that, you know, because they made a canal from like this lake or river or something like that, another water source, and let nature take, you know, gravity take its course and fill up this lake. But they weren't thinking about the whole, you know, radioactive thing. So this lake is still fucking radioactive. It's like 100 meters deep, you know, and so yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to glow in the dark, you know, in their later years, you know?
Just dip your balls in it for a little bit.
Yeah, you know,
like, just dip.
You know, and for you guys that are, and for you guys that are, you know, superhero fans, maybe you're going to be the one that dips your pecker in the nuclear waste and becomes some kind of mutant fucking superhero.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the whole problem with this whole fucking nuclear thing, man. It's just, you know, God's will, man. I mean,
Secular Lobster, you know, when he gets exposed to that nuclear waste, Secular Lobster will be able to get, he'll have claws, you know, he'll have lobster claws form where his hands are, and he'll be able to travel.
That's not how it works.
Why do you think I'm not on camera? You know, because I am.
Yeah, he'll be able to travel the ocean like Poseidon on a fucking water horse and shit.
You have to be bit by a nuclear crab in order for that to happen. Don't you know how that shit works?
Yeah, but you know what? I've been to Love Canal and also 3 Mile Island. So yeah, checkmate, man.
Yeah. Sorry, I have a vacation planned to Chernobyl and Fukushima.
Chernobyl, man, that's a vacation spot for me, man.
Who has their fucking TV on, damn it?
It's not TV, it's fucking radio commercial. Give me a second. Hey, where's the cedar stick? I need a cedar stick.
Oh, stick.
Yeah.
Like I already see it fucking happening. Right? Yeah. I want to tan a little bit. Just grab a fucking like bench and just chill on the roof in Pripyat.
Well, you know what I think a lot of you guys are missing out there, and if I could, you know, help you out a little bit, I've been watching a lot of these videos on YouTube about how, you know, Donald Trump is a messenger from God. He's a prophet, and he's all these things that have come true now. You know, look at YouTube. I mean, look at the way, you know, William Tapley's going at it. Look at the way everybody's just, you know, and you know, it's on YouTube, man. I mean, these guys are credible because they're on YouTube. You know.
Yeah, he's a prophet, all right. He's a babbling idiot.
Oh man.
Well,
just because he has more subscribers than you. You know, I mean. I feel a little jealousy there.
No.
Hey, Paul. I mean, Secular Lobster. I was gonna fucking bring up something too that's pretty crazy. I saw a tweet on that Donald Trump made a couple of days ago, and he was talking about, you know, him, you know, he was actually confessing to the fact that there were, you know, Russians hacking our election. He actually confessed to it. But
yeah, but that's Obama's fault.
But yeah, he's blaming it on Obama.
Yeah, he won the election because of the hacking. Now you figure that one out.
Well, if he won the
I don't think he won the election because Hillary Clinton is unelectable. Why do we keep ignoring that?
Is that why she is that why she had 10 million more votes than him?
I don't think it was 10 million more, but I tend to agree that, you know, I mean, look, we have the electoral college, good for good or for bad. You know, I mean, that's the system we have, you know, and fact of the matter is, like he said, Hillary Clinton on so many levels was just unfucking electable, you know. And a lot of people pull that lever with, you know, plugging their nose, you know, and try not to throw up, you know, probably. Yep. But yeah, it's. I don't think it's the fact that Donald Trump necessarily won. Hillary Clinton was just fucking unelectable.
Well,
you know,
have you seen fucking Hillary? It's a fucking banshee.
Yeah.
I was actually voting for Bernie. That's where I placed my vote. But he didn't get it.
I voted for Lemmy. I voted Lemmy, man, all the way. I voted the Lemmy ticket.
I went with Jill Stein.
Jill Stein.
No, but seriously, like
Jill Stein was a fucking, oh god.
Yeah, but
pseudoscience fucking nutbag. Right. You know, that would have been a fucking.
I didn't think she'd had a snowball's chance. I tried to do it to help the Green Party. That's the only reason I voted for her.
Yeah, hey, you should have voted for Pat Paulson like people did in 1968.
No, but seriously, though, like,
it's logic to me. How does it help them? They don't get in office, so how does it help them?
It helps their party become legitimate. Because if they get fucking, if they got 5% of the votes, wait, if they got 5% of the votes, then they can be in the fucking debates. That's how it helps.
Yeah, just another crazy nutbag in a fucking debate.
That doesn't matter.
Yay, America.
We're done. I'm done. I will never vote Democrat, and you know, I mean, ever again. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Bill Nye the fucking science guy. I still won't vote Democrat.
Now you sound like Ken Ham. You don't care what the proof is. You're going to keep believing in God.
No,
that's got nothing to do with it.
No.
I'm fucking done with Democrats.
You said no matter who runs,
no matter who it is,
vote for him. Now that
I will never vote Democrat again.
That makes
because the DNC would rather lose to fucking Republicans than help a progressive.
And then the Republicans throw up Donald Trump or those other nutbags, and that's the reason I would never vote a Republican again until the evangelicals get out of the fucking shit.
Right.
You know, so yeah, so that's your argument right there, Paul. I mean, it's got nothing to do with, you know,
But have you guys seen photos of like Bill Clinton recently? That motherfucker looked like he has no soul anymore. All his fucking life is just gone.
He looks like that motherfucker off of that horror movie Jeepers Creepers, man.
Oh shit!
Like he looks like a walking fucking corpse. Like that man. Like there's no life in him.
Mm.
Well, you know, the thing that gets me about this whole shit right now is the same people that claim that Obama was a Muslim, Obama was an American, Obama was this and that, like that, just shitting on the fucking office of the President of the United States, the highest office in the land, are the same people now that because people don't like fucking Trump, you know? I see a lot of Republicans that were calling fucking Obama a Muslim and a traitor and all this shit. You know, I see these same people going, you know, you guys need to leave, you know, Trump alone, man, because he's the president. You know, you guys are disrespecting the office of the president.
Right.
You know,
Right. Yep.
Okay, guys, hold on for a second. We got some new.
who is that sexy guy that just went on
we
camera?
got some new people. We got some
Hey
new-
guys.
We got some new people in on the panel. We got Atheist Ranger and we got Hector Defendi.
Hector, oh my
So-
God, you look hot tonight, man.
I'm a German flag cam, man.
And I mean that in a totally non-homo way, man.
So
I mean,
so what's up,
I was
Atheist
getting
Ranger?
a beer. I was getting a beer. I agree with you, Lobster. You know,
Nothing, man.
people
I
telling
saw-
us, telling
thought
us
you were having
to
a
get
hangout. Thought I'd join in.
to get over Trump or to say mass
thank you.
for 8 years. 8 years, not this not even 8 months yet for Trump. 8 years telling us about Obama not being American.
yeah,
And we're
everything.
supposed
Yeah, and as soon as he got elected, they said everything he wants to do, we're going to fight. So, you know, and then they say, oh, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. Well, if you don't have any type of like support from the other side of the aisle, you know, you're not going to, you know,
Can't do shit.
yeah.
And that's why the United
Not
States
that every-
will never fucking change.
Yeah, and yeah, that exactly. You know, because everybody is worried about, you know, their particular fucking feelings and their thoughts, and you know how. Yeah, and fuck everybody else.
Like I love how the United States thinks it's a democracy and that people are voting. Like I voted, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know what you're voting for? Nothing.
Mm.
Like,
Well,
literally
yeah,
nothing.
the whole
It's like, hold on, like it doesn't fucking matter if there's a Democrat or Republican. Who the fuck cares who is in fucking office? Nothing will change. Like then that camp fucking wins. Then that camp fucking wins. And each fucking camp hates each fucking each other.
You completely because we have people here now worrying about healthcare that if
Well,
Clinton
yeah,
got in,
well-
they wouldn't be worried about healthcare.
but
So
the
it doesn't
Democrats
matter who's in
installed a right-wing fucking health plan, so the Republicans have to make it ultra right.
Yeah,
Man, I came right in time for fucking
Okay.
politics.
whatever they put up wouldn't be able to be passed.
Hector.
Like nothing fucking changes.
Would not get through.
Well, hold on a second, guys. I want to take a moment
Come here.
to ask Atheist Ranger, what do you think about all of this stuff?
Oh, what, you mean the Senate healthcare plan? It's a fucking joke. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn, a 5-year-old can come up with a fucking better plan. I mean, at least with Obamacare, the insurance companies had to pay at least 80% of the care with this new plan. Not that it will pass. I highly doubt it will, but at least with Obamacare, 80% of insurance companies had to pay 80% of the care, whereas with this new plan, the Senate plan only has to pay like 58%, which you will pay lower premiums, but you will be paying more out of pocket, which I guarantee you Fox News will probably try to spin it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about healthcare that I really have never understood, you know, people complained for years that the emergency rooms were full because a lot of people would go to the emergency room and they would use the emergency room as their primary care, you know. So people started saying, you know, let's get affordable healthcare so people, you know, people could stop going to the fucking emergency room for a cold or the flu or, you know, just menial things, you know. And the thing that I can't understand is the same people that are pissing and moaning about, you know, healthcare are the same people pissing and moaning probably when they go to the emergency room and they've got to wait 5-6 hours because there's 10 people in front of them with a cold, you know.
That's why you go to the
can't
emergency
get
room
fucking-
at midnight. When the
Not around here, man. That's when all the crazies are out. Trust me, we've done that one.
Hold on. You guys go to the hospital for a cold?
Well, if a lot of people, no, I'm not talking about just a cold, but like, say for instance, somebody's got small children, right, and they don't have any fucking health care, right, and their kid's sick, right? They're going to take them to the emergency room, dude. You know,
They don't have a primary care physician to take them.
not
to.
if they don't have any, not if they don't have any fucking insurance, they're going to take them to the emergency room, you know?
That's your only option.
And and that, I think that's where a lot of this started, right? And just, you know, preventative health care, you know, is all a lot of people really fucking want, you know? A chance to see a doctor, right? They don't want, most people, you know, they're not looking for, you know, a handout, you know, they're looking for, I don't know, health care, you know, if they can't afford it, you know, they go, well, you should get a job, better job because of health, you know, get a job that's got good health care. Well, a lot of places now, like, I think I forgot what state it is, but yesterday I was reading that if you take birth control, one state just put a law in effect that if you're on birth control, your boss can fire you.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to cover it. You know, I think it was Missouri. I'm not sure.
Yeah, or because the business owners don't want to pay for anything. You know, a lot of business owners are religious, so they don't want to pay for medical insurance that buys women contraception and
and then they're gonna piss and moan when she gets pregnant and wants to take some time off. You know,
they're only religious when it costs them money.
Like, well, like I have health insurance. I'm covered for everything.
Yeah.
I wish when it comes to health insurance, guys, and I wish that we had the same thing that Canada has, or you know, where everybody, you know, can actually afford to go to the goddamn doctor, since that's the whole fucking point.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
But up in Canada, don't you have to go on a waiting list?
like what they could do. What they could do is make health insurance affordable so more people can get health insurance. Because if more people have health insurance, they won't have to go as much as to the hospital. And thus, the hospitals will still earn a lot of money from the health insurance. And the health insurance gets a lot of money from all the citizens.
No. You're using common sense. Stop it. Stop it right there.
I am so sorry. I'm Dutch.
when they talk about, you know, affordable health care, you know, let me just throw this out there. I'm, you know, for people on lower incomes, you know, I'm not somebody that says, you know, everybody, you know, people should get shit for total free, you know, but around here, like with the public health system, you know, they have sliding scales, right? It's based on your fucking actual income, you know? So that way you're paying something, right? You're not paying maybe as much as the guy next to you.
Guess my yearly income. Guess my yearly income. Guess my yearly income.
Oh, I'm betting you probably make at least $3 million a year.
I make around $9,000 a year.
How the fuck do you survive on that?
Hey, we only bring in probably 24. You know, like
so you make already
over 2 times
double,
that,
yeah, double the amount of mine. Like I have everything that I fucking need.
Yeah.
I have my internet. I can still fucking buy video games and shit. I have my food. I have my health insurance. I have everything that I fucking need to live a happy and healthy life.
Cost of living must be cheap there, Amaria.
No,
Yeah.
I actually pay a decent amount of money towards my health insurance, but like I pay 175 euros per month to my health insurance, and if I go to the hospital or anything, I have to pay $300 yearly extra.
what
So
is $300 euro like American? You know, I don't know the
that's
exchange.
around
$450, something like that.
$150.
$5.
It's 175 euros is around $200.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it's more than that.
No,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because the euro is what, like $1.40 American?
Not quite that much.
less, way less, but
It's like 120 or 130, somewhere in there.
something like that.
Wow,
But
it dropped.
but
Was that because of Brexit?
Not just Brexit, like Greece, but like, so a good chunk of my income goes to my health insurance. A good chunk of my income goes to my internet, my of course my food, my rent, everything. Like, and I still have just a tiny amount of money left to save up a little bit, and that's also what I do, of course.
Yeah.
But I live a happy and healthy life, and
Is that
I
Jeff?
do not earn that much money.
God damn it.
Yep, that's Jeff.
What's going on, Mr. Mississippi Vlog Man?
Jeff!
Oh, you
my
red.
God, a man with his fucking camera, man. You got a date yet? Sorry.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm here with a
Hey.
bunch of atheists, goddamn Canadians, and fucking Mexicans.
American, thank you.
Hey, Jeff, my fucking
I'm
German
Dutch.
friend came in.
Hey, Jeff, how's your hand doing, man?
Which one?
Does it do anal?
Yeah,
The one with the
sure it
smiley
does.
face.
Hey, have you fucked what's her name, Evelyn or something, whatever her name is?
Not yet, not lately.
A value.
Ah, shame on you. You have to give her a good fucking thrashing again.
Yeah.
Goddamn
Jeff
Canada.
Bond.
Who the fuck
Hey.
wants to go to Canada to fuck that
Jeff,
thing?
Jeff
Hey,
won't
she's
Jeff
asking-
won't date a tranny.
Hey,
I like Canada. Canada's cool.
hey,
Mr.
she's
Dover,
back.
Mr. Doverfield in the chat says that he pays $1,200 a month for rent. He lives with his parents. Damn.
Damn.
Well,
God damn.
but like, so, like,
1,200 a month, and he lives with his parents.
Fuck that.
His parents are the Nazis. Yeah,
Yeah.
damn.
No.
Jesus.
I-
When I lived with
I
my
think-
parents, I paid some, but I didn't pay $1,200, man. I
I
could have
pay-
paid a nice
think-
place
Went
for
to fucking house for
$1,200.
1,200.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is he probably pays the bills for his parents, which is cool.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, that's yeah.
like I pay around 375 euros per month.
I pay nothing because I own my own places.
And that's actually help from the state. Like, I do need help from the state with certain things. Else I won't, of course, make it.
Atheist Ranger says that he lives with his sister and brother-in-law and pays $500 a month for rent.
God
God
damn. How do you live with your fucking family?
Like, is the United States that's fucking expensive?
Well, I recently moved to a new state, Jeff, like 6 months ago. So I currently live in Vermont.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Oh, it happens. I mean, I got friends that live with their folks.
Jeff,
Yeah, but I mean, I look. I did after Hurricane Katrina. I lived with my mom and dad for about a fucking month, and I would rather live through Katrina again than living with my parents. That was oh my fucking
Well,
Yeah.
I
god.
assure you, it's not my choice. But
When me
Well, I'm not
and-
busting you. I'm not busting your balls for it. I understand.
Yeah.
Stuff happens.
When me and Mrs. Lobster moved to Rhode Island,
you don't even
we
have a
stayed with
wife.
her both.
You don't even have a wife. Shut up. Prove you have a wife. You cocksucker.
Hey, say hi to Peter Griffin for me.
I sure will, man. He's just down the street. You know, I'm still upset that the Mayor West died. You know, but
Oh, yeah, that sucked.
yeah, half-mast flags everywhere. But no, I one of those people that I love my in-laws. You know, they're just wonderful people.
Yeah.
But we stayed with them for like, God, not quite 2 months, and all I wanted to do was get out of the house, right? And it was nothing against them. It was just we had to fucking leave. You know, we had to find something quick because living with family, in-laws, even if you get along, it's something you're waiting for something to fucking happen. It's
Yeah,
gonna fuck it up.
You're waiting
You
for
know?
your in-laws to come into your, in the living room while you're nailing your wife, and your mother-in-law walks in and says, "Well, isn't that special?" Fuck.
All right. Hey, guys.
Damn.
Yeah, leave
It's
it to
been
Jeff,
fun, but-
man.
Hey, what's up,
Or
Angry?
Jeff's kid's getting nailed
I
by
gotta
your
go.
wife.
All right, Angry. Thank you for coming by.
Bye, Angry.
Yep. Yes, have fun.
I was never look. Even when I was married, I was never getting laid, so I was never worried about that.
Well, you've got that hand right now.
Well,
that you
yeah.
ought to be so proud of.
So now we know the truth. Jeff is actually the 60-year-old virgin.
Oh, God.
Jeff was saying, "Oh, that's cool that I don't get laid. I got plenty of toilet paper rolls around here."
Yeah,
Yeah, hell yeah.
When you
Shot glass and Crisco.
when you've got your hand in Pornhub, there's no such thing as a virgin.
My hand loves me. Fuck all of you.
My hand loves me. Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Well, I'm glad you're in a meaningful relationship now, Jeff. I mean, that makes me happy.
I appreciate
Jeff,
that. Yeah, thank
Jeff,
you.
your hand loves you, but is cheating with me.
What?
Your hand loves you, but is cheating with me.
Well, I'm cutting that son
Oh
of a
my
bitch off.
God, we hear some trash now,
I'm
man.
going to Saudi. I'm going to
you
Saudi
know-
Arabia. Goddamn all of you.
Jeff's hand is a real slut, you know. I mean, Jeff's hand was talking to me the other day. You know, I said, you know, you're in a meaningful relationship, man. You know, you shouldn't be flirting with me. And he said, well,
Yeah.
Jeff doesn't give me what I want, you know.
Yeah, I need something with girth and length.
I don't even give me what I want. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay,
Hey, Jeff, if you switch hands, is that cheating?
Yes.
Your
since
hand-
I, since
Your hand
I-
was hungry for Dutch sausage.
Two
Since I
hands
have
have a menage a trois.
Oh,
yeah, a menage a trois.
You can get your feet up in there if you're, you know, flexible enough.
Since I have enough people on the panel now, I want to bring up the other topic that I wanted to talk about.
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit!
Now,
Okay.
I'm gonna start it off with a question.
Or midget porn? Oh.
Tacos.
Are you guys aware of what happened to Sargon of Akkad at VidCon?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No. What
I
happened?
needed
No,
fucking
what happened?
bitch ass.
Okay, so one person explain it.
Okay, Secular Lobster. What happened basically is, you know, they decided, you know, Sargon of Akkad and a lot of other people decided that they were going to go attend one of Anita's speaking events at VidCon, right? And they decided that they were going to sit there and listen to what she had to say. Well, it turns out that Anita Sarkeesian saw Sargon of Akkad, you know, sitting in the seat in the, you know, where everybody sits to watch him speak. And she right away took it upon herself to single him out, right, and call him a garbage of human and start calling him or cutting him down during a live event at VidCon, right? And shit like that. And I think that's pretty fucked up, dude. You know, and there's a lot of people out there like Kazoom, for example, saying that, you know, they did this shit on purpose. They wanted to bully her and do all these other types of things. And I go, no, that's bullshit. They went there. I personally think that there's no evidence to tie Sargon of Akkad and all of these other individuals to, you know, bullying her. You know, that's bullshit. They wanted to go and sit there and listen to what she had to say. And, you know, and there was no mischievous goals behind it, I should say. But she singled him out and just in public called him a garbage human again and shit like that. Now, the question is, should she be removed from VidCon? Because when you go to their code of conduct, it says you can't do that, right?
She should apologize at least.
Yeah, she
Well, I
should.
mean, and this is what-
Okay,
That's what Anita likes to do. She likes to play the fucking victim.
in my
She
opinion,
wasn't
though,
provoked. She's guilty. Period.
And Sargon, like I said, listen to this. Sargon of Akkad wasn't even bothering her. He was just sitting there listening to her, right? And he
Can I say
actually
something?
hold on. He actually told her that he wanted to talk. And Anita Sarkeesian says, I don't care, dude. I don't care, dude, and just shut him out. You know what I mean?
well, in my opinion, though, like Sargon of Akkad probably came there to see her in person because you will actually get some social cues when you are in person with someone instead of from like a YouTube video. So like he probably went there to do that, to study her a little bit, like what kind of person she is. And Anita Sarkeesian, the cunt that she is just a fucking bitch that should be removed and should offer a public apology.
Yeah, she should give a public apology. She had no right to do that to Sargon of Akkad. That's bullshit.
Well, I mean, isn't this like what the feminist? Well, not even Anita Sarkeesian. Is what like modern day feminists like do. They love to play the fucking victim and act like they're so fucking persecuted.
Yeah,
At least in my
you know,
experience.
That's what Anita Sarkeesian.
When Sargon goes to something like that, first of all, you know, and I'm not saying that she's right, okay, at all, because Anita Sarkeesian is a cunt, but he had to know that there was going to be a reaction. I think probably he went there not to cause the reaction, but he probably knew something would happen. At the same time, if she was to go to some place where somebody like him was speaking, say for instance he was speaking, she would feel it okay to sit there and, you know, it's like when it's okay for them to go to a fucking place and harass people, but when people go to a place, you know, where they're at, all of a sudden, you know, they're the victim, and you know, you know, and something like VidCon, you know, which is, I don't know, I'm not into that stuff, but a video game convention.
Yeah.
To me, that's just bullshit.
It's actually a video convention where YouTube creators get together. It's mostly about video creation.
Right. You know, and the whole thing about her, you know, that, you know, there's the female roles, you know, and you know, that's just bullshit, you know, and she knows it. You know, all these people, they do shit for attention and to make more videos, man. I mean, get attention from themselves.
Yeah.
Both sides do it, you know.
Isn't it odd though, at an anti-bullying meetup,
The hell just happened?
she would actually bully people in the crowd?
Well, she's she's not being bullied. She's just reacting after all the bullying she's been through.
Yeah, but can you
have to understand?
But can you really tie that to Sargon of Akkad? I mean, he's not really responsible for what his followers do, right? I think it's like you know what she's trying to say is basically he's telling his followers to go out there and harass her and do all this stupid shit when we know that's not the case.
No,
their followers are going to go act on their own accord, right?
I still think Anita thought that Sargon was Thunderfoot. I really do.
He don't look like Phil.
I mean, look at this.
From that far away, I mean...
Well, have you ever seen both of them in the same room at once? Okay, then.
Yeah, Phil is thin and fucking Sargon's kind of chubby.
Well, look at this. Well, look at this, though, guys. If Lacey Green and Sargon of Akkad can sit there at VidCon, and they, keep in mind, are on the complete opposite sides of the fucking spectrum, right? If they could sit there and hug each other and talk for fucking hours, dude.
Well, she is with Chris Reagan now.
And talk about how, you know, they can have rational conversations instead of going to these cheap tactics like the SJWs do all the time, right? Anything could happen. If you can actually see Sargon of Akkad and Lacey Green hugging and Lacey crying and talking about she's happy now that she's with Chris Ray Gunn and she talked things out with Sargon. That's fucking awesome, dude.
You know what? And I don't even want Lacey to change her point of view. Whatever her point of view is and her stance is, she doesn't have to change her what she believes in, but she can just say, you know, I believe this way. Let's talk about it like civil human beings, and remember, we all fucking bleed red. And
well, it's kind of like John and his wife.
From certain places.
Can I say something real quick, though? Like, Anita Sarkeesian is just a fucking crybaby. Hell, she went to the fucking United Nations to fucking cry about her being cyberbullied.
Yeah, I remember that bullshit.
Like, that fucking bitch went to the United Nations.
I know, she's not a leader of anything.
Like, the fucking cunt went to the United Nations because she was being cyberbullied. Just block the person, make new fucking account, whatever. Fucking
next we'll have Steve Shives fucking going to fucking.
And the stuffed animals, don't forget the stuffed animals.
Like, are you even fucking surprised that she can see...
Picking on Stuffy.
No, but that like
I
that.
like Hans.
The bitch fucking calls out Sargonov a cod, even though he's just watching that. Like the bitch is a fucking bully herself.
You know, and another thing that bothers me, guys, when it comes to feminists, you know, with the caliber of Anita Sarkeesian, right? They say, "Oh, well, we can't be bullies." You know, because men are the oppressors. It's like a bunch of black people saying that they can't be racist.
You're racist.
White people, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
And because, you know, white people have all of the power and they have all of the, you know, they're all nothing more than oppressors. That's bullshit, man.
Well, yeah, look, before I check out for a second, you know, to get some more coffee, you know, I think we should all just sit there for a second, reflect, and check our white privilege, okay? I'll be right back.
Hey, the jello from my anal cavity. Seriously, like, that fucking bitch. Yeah, she's a fucking bully. Just as much a black person can be a racist. Absolutely. Fuck that bitch.
Well, their idea of being a bully is, well, here's your point of view, and I think it's bullshit, and here's why. And when you prove them wrong, oh, you're bullying me.
Like, seriously, if Anita Sarkeesian and I were the last human beings on the fucking planet, oh, fuck humanity, we're gonna go extinct. Fuck that bitch. I'm not, no. Oh, no.
Come on, Maria. You know you fucking do something with her.
Well, I've always said I'd nailed Lacey. I've always thought Lacey was a piece of ass. She's gorgeous.
No, not Lacey. I'm talking about
Anita Sarkeesian.
I
would do
hit that
something.
too. I hit it too.
Absolutely. I would do something to her. It's called a ball gag, and tie her to a tree and get the fuck out of there as fast as I fucking can.
What the hell are you doing, Hector?
Like maybe cover in honey or something, like for the ants and shit, and then get the fuck out.
Hector. I think Hector's having internet issues now because he's not talking.
The Russians did it.
The Russians hacked his YouTube channel. I think.
The Russians did it.
The Russians hacked him.
God damn it.
Well, he is still moving on the screen, so he should be there.
Hector.
Oh wait, no, that was Paul, by the way.
No,
Hector's gone.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Hector. He's probably having some internet issues.
Yeah, but that seriously though, like, no, don't fuck Anita Sarkeesian. Ew, no. Fuck
Now,
Anita
I will say
instead.
this.
It's smarter.
I will say this. When it comes to Anita Sarkeesian, I think that she is pretty, dude. She's beautiful, but her attitude makes her look uglier than a bag of throw up sitting on the fucking curb for a month.
No, she ain't fucking beautiful. She's fuck no. Like, have you fucking seen? She's like
come on.
No, she's a bag of bones.
Bullshit.
There's
She's
no
gorgeous.
meat on her.
Oh, so what?
There's no meat. Like, give her some fucking meat, and maybe then she's fuckable. But even then, with a fucking bag over her head. Because what? No, not a fucking bag. A fucking flag. Fuck her for the fatherland.
Do it for the man. Oh, Mother Russia.
Not Mother Russia. Let's see what the chat says.
Who cares what they say?
Mr. Doverfield says, I wish an SJW told me to check my white privilege because I look white, but I'm actually Mexican.
It sounds like they were this. Never mind.
Well, guess what?
Well, actually, Mr. Doverfield, I have both Mexican and Spanish in my bloodline,
which is pretty much the same fucking thing.
German and Irish for me.
I'm from Nordic and German descent, and I am born in the Netherlands. Guess what? I am the archetype of white privilege. And guess what, motherfuckers? I'm enjoying it.
I'm black. I am black from the waist down.
Oh,
you wish.
So, yeah, I do.
You wish.
Actually, I'm white from the waist down.
Hector, Hector, are you there? Hector,
I don't think he's even in the chat right now.
So no, I actually think
There is
Jeff, that you're Asian from the waist down.
Oh, shit! Fired, man. So what are you saying? That Asians have small penises?
I don't know. That's what I hear.
Well,
I haven't looked at one to fucking figure it out.
Well, I mean, why would you say such a thing?
That's what I hear. I haven't, I didn't originally come up with it.
So
I know from personal experience that is true.
So what Asian man did you sleep with?
So many.
Cool. Just asking.
Oh shit. Well, the ball busting again starts again.
The ball busting.
Mm-hmm.
I hope y'all had a shitty day today, by the way.
I've been having a shitty day every fucking day, but that's okay.
Awesome. That's great. I'm glad to hear that.
That's okay though.
Jesus fuck, Jeff, you're being a cunt again. Eat a Snickers.
What do you mean again?
Yeah, again. Yeah. Eat a Snickers.
Eat a Snickers.
Is that a racist statement?
No. Have you not seen the commercial?
Oh, you said Snickers. Never mind.
Jesus fucking Christ. I didn't say nigger.
Oh!
Oh, now I said it. Sorry.
Hey, Paranor, if you want to come in, I sent a link to the Hangout to your Skype. If you want to come in, Paranor.
Paranor's probably rubbing.
I mean, I don't know. That whole situation at VidCon is fucking stupid, man.
It's great. It's insane, for God's sakes. Come on. You I'm the victim, you human piece of garbage. Or just really, all she did. Look, she just proved herself for what she is. It was actually a gift. I don't understand why people are so pissed off about this. It was just a fucking brilliant gift.
You know, she is unfuckable.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Now what we need to do, and I guess they were talking about it, a bunch of the people that went to VidCon, and what would be cool is if we would, if people in the circles that we run in would create our own type of, convention, right, where we could all travel to this place and get together and kind of like our own VidCon type of situation where all the creators, the skeptic creators of YouTube and stuff like that can get together and speak on panels and make friends and have a good time, you know what I mean? Without these, SJW restrictions, you know what I mean?
Yeah, isn't that called the reason, Riley?
Not that, our own from YouTube. Our own from YouTube. Our own from YouTube.
Well,
YouTube
start
creators.
it, dude. Start it. Do it.
I don't have the money to do that shit.
Can you guys hear me
Do
out?
a Kickstarter. Yeah.
Yes, we hear you, you bastard.
Okay. Yay, about fucking time.
Hey, do a Kickstarter. Send it to Coctopus, fucking Dark Matter. You're friends with them.
No, I'm a friends with Coctopus, but I never talk to Dark Matter.
Well, still send it to fucking Dark Matter. Hell, send it to our favorite fucking cunt of the month, Live Life. Hell, even that's fucking like send it to everyone.
Dark Matter's name is John also, by the way.
Of course, if you send it to Live Life, include a bunch of fucking viruses, of course, because fuck that.
I ain't gonna invite that fuck to anything.
Of course you're gonna invite him, because then he will be put in a cage with me.
John, I sense some hostility there, John.
Fuck Live Life.
Oh, Live Life, fuck Live Life. Yeah.
Now, what would Jesus do?
I don't know. He doesn't exist, so I don't know.
He'd be hanging out with the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
He's
probably out riding. He's probably out riding horses with the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus and.
No, he is riding the Easter Bunny. He's riding the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
By the way, since everybody is ignoring Mr. Paul, hello, sir. How are you doing?
Hi, Paul.
I'm fine.
Paul's quiet. He usually
Hi,
doesn't.
Paul.
I'm busy backing up files and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you were telling me that. What do you think, Atheist Ranger? What do you think if people should get together and create their own type of VidCon type situation? Atheist Ranger, are you there?
Yeah, everybody's having fucking connection problems.
Huh?
Yeah, man, what's up?
What do you think about us, people within, quote unquote, the skeptic community should get together and create some type of, convention like VidCon where all the skeptics of YouTube can get together and have a good time and stuff like that? What do you think about that?
I'm not completely against it, but as long as we are I hate to say this, but kind of picky on who we choose, because we damn sure don't want fucking social justice warriors there. You know what I mean?
Can we have it at your house, Quiet?
Oh yeah, have it at my house. Sure.
But come on, let's invite Live Life Doll, but we put him in a little cage with me.
Let's do it at my house. We have security here.
like give me like a bear trap and
God damn.
Rusty nails, that type of shit.
Rusty nails. No, we could have a atmosphere kind of like, VidCon, right? Where people can get together and get on panels and discuss things and stuff like that. I think that what they're doing, is actually a good idea because, you have people like Jeff Holiday on YouTube. You have people like Bunty King, all these other people, wanting to do this. And that's pretty cool. I like that.
Honestly though,
we have to be kind of cautious of who we invite.
Yeah.
In all honesty though, a YouTube atheist convention, no fucking way. No.
That'd be cool.
In all honesty, atheists are assholes.
If you get a YouTube atheist convention, it's going to get political real fast. Because the only thing that atheists have in common is that whole God thing,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, so that's a shitstorm waiting to happen.
Yes, it is.
Plus, atheists
amazing meetings with Randy, and that was atheist.
No, but seriously, like, in all honesty, like, if I look at, like, people that I like, atheists are actually very low on the fucking bar. They are fucking elitist assholes.
We're not assholes.
No, atheists are elitist assholes. Like, often they think, I do not believe in God or whatever, blah, 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 and I am smarter than you. No, you're not.
I don't think that. I know that. I know that.
You've been watching Fox News too much.
Fox News.
No, that's actually just what's it called? Personal experience.
Well, would you consider your country atheistic?
My country? Oh hell no, it's not a atheist country. My country, even though a good part of us are atheists, it's not an atheist country.
So that's why you want to leave the country, because we're all a bunch of assholes.
No, I wanna leave my country because it's a fucking shithole. Like, I do not.
Why is your
I'll take you down. I'll take you to Philadelphia sometime. I'll take you to a few neighborhoods. You think you were back in damn Berlin?
Take him to Chicago.
Nah, Detroit.
There you go. Yeah, Detroit.
You can buy buildings for $1.
We'll show you some hellholes. You'll be glad to fly back.
Yeah, and okay, I will trade with you, and you will trade with me. Let's see how much you like not having any fucking rights.
Fuck you! I'm staying here. Stay in your hellhole.
You're on the internet talking to me. So where's your non-rights?
Trust me, I don't have any.
You don't have any rights.
Really?
They're knocking on your door.
No. But trust me, if somebody fucking breaks into my fucking house, right? Guess what I'm allowed to do to defend myself?
Scream loud.
Not even fucking that. Not even fucking that. No, I'm actually allowed to run away. That's it. Run away. I'm not allowed to beat the fucker up. No, if he fucking wants my shit, it's actually safer to fucking help him load in my fucking shit in his fucking car.
Should open up the fucking door for him. You know, unload your TV, put it in his car, and after.
Would you like me to open the door for you, sir, while you take my TV?
I would love to see a break in my house.
Like seriously,
sir, wait, are you trying to rape my wife? Can I provide you a condom?
hey, seriously, that's actually true though. Like, you have no fucking right here to fucking defend your own ass. No fucking way.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Like, that's one of the fucking reasons why I do not want to live here.
Yeah.
Well, come on over to South Mississippi, son. And come on over to South Mississippi. Your ass will be fine here.
Okay, so you haven't signed any donor certification type deal. Guess what they will fucking do here when you're dead? They will fucking empty your carcass. Like, they will fucking steal every fucking organ in your body.
Yeah.
Wow.
The state will actually do that. So fuck my fucking country with their socialism gone wrong.
You need more rednecks in your country, my friend.
Like,
Well, I'll tell you what.
Hold on. Nothing is wrong with socialism, but it went wrong here. Like, way wrong.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, when it comes to Texas now, if someone were to walk into my house right now and try to steal my shit, they'd be a bunch of dead motherfuckers.
Double tap center mass.
No, but seriously, though, like, you are not allowed to defend yourself or your kids or your fucking wife. You are not allowed to do that shit.
Forgive me. What country are you in again?
Fine.
The
Doesn't matter
Netherlands.
what country
Sorry.
you're in. That's fucking Europe for you.
God
Don't get me
damn.
wrong. I will still fucking defend my own ass, but I will fucking go to. No, I won't go to jail, but I will get fucking fined to shit, and I will get to the community service probably.
They're listening to you right now, so you're fucked.
Well, doesn't Jesus tell us to turn the other cheek, though? I mean,
Jesus.
Oh
you
yeah.
know, if somebody comes into your house and wants all of your stuff, you should say, well, I guess Jesus wants me to turn the other cheek, man. I mean, you know.
Tell them
Yeah,
Jesus
hey,
doesn't have
What cheeks you're talking about?
Jesus wants me to pull out my AR-15.
Guess what? Guess what? I will turn the other cheek the moment I fucking slit his fucking throat.
No.
I'll flip him the other butt cheek as I'm crapping on him. You know?
Oh my.
Oh my.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I might not be allowed to defend myself, but I sure as hell will.
Fuck yeah.
I find that hard to believe.
Is it really that bad in the Netherlands?
It's like Greece. Greece is the same
Welcome
way.
to Europe.
Yeah. Well, see, yeah, I would defend myself 100%. What about you, Atheist Ranger? If someone walked into your house and tried to steal your shit, what would you do?
Well, I do not own a gun at the moment, but I am well trained in martial arts. So yeah, that dude would be a banged up motherfucker by the time the cops came.
Yep.
For him, I got a 9-iron and a big motherfucking baseball bat with a nail in it.
I have lots of guns, lots and lots of them.
Well, you know, I'm, you know, I gotta tell you, I don't care if people have guns anymore, you know, because people are just idiots with guns a lot of times, you know. But I won't own a gun because I'm going to end up shooting somebody, you know. No, I'm serious. I'm one of those people that I'd be like, oh, shut the fuck up, you know, clown, you know. And the next thing you know, I'm in a fucking, you know, doing the behind the back fucking shuffle, you know. And, they go, what'd you do it for? Because the guy was a fucking idiot.
The son of a bitch was there.
Yeah, you know, it's like this guy around here. He's got this big fucking Ford F200 giant fucking pickup truck with this giant cross on the back. It says Trump all over it. It says God is coming, repent, and all this shit. You know, and every time I see it, I want to take a picture, but he's like coming at me. Or my cell phone, you know, I haven't hit the code yet to take the picture, but fuck, man, if I had a gun, man, I'd be like, you're just an idiot, you know?
Oh, God.
Like, okay.
So I don't own a gun for your protection.
Oh, shit.
Like, what do I have in my house to defend my own ass with? Well, I have a baseball bat. I have a bow, and I have a bunch of fucking knives.
Yeah.
You're in Europe and you have a baseball bat?
Yeah, of course. Hey,
it's an American sport. What are you doing with a baseball bat?
Sports too.
Could be a cricket bat.
That is true. A cricket bat would work just as well. You could put more nails in it.
It's like a fucking or baseball bat thing.
What do they say? What do they say? America, fuck yeah.
America, fuck yeah.
No, but seriously, like, I like my bow the best. Like, that motherfucker will get some fucking arrows in his fucking back when he starts running from me.
Yeah, you know, Quiet, I'm glad you said that, you know, because so many people in this fucking country seem to think that Team America, like, is like a real thing. Like, you know, we'll go in there and fuck them up, you know, and it's like, dude, it's not that fucking easy, man. I mean, yeah, we'll go in there and just fuck them up, you know, and just kill them all. And yeah, you know, look what happened the last time somebody did it, something like that. It was called World War II, man. You know, and you know, a lot of people fucking died. You know,
Yes, wars cause death.
Yeah, how did that all turn out? You know, I mean, millions and millions of displaced people. Some people, you know, just I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Lobster. I see what you're saying.
I mean, I'm for military. You know, I'm pro-military. I really am. You know, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, you know, you got some of these motherfuckers, like when Obama was president, right? He got blamed for having us over in fucking Iraq and everything, right? It wasn't him that sent him there, right? He says, we're going to bring everybody back. But then he realized that it's not that fucking easy. It's called politics, you know? And then when Trump gets into fucking office, you know, he's like, you know, we got to get out of Iraq. And the first thing he wants to do is send more boots on the ground, you know? Because America, you know?
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, Iraq was a goddamn Pandora's box.
Yeah, you know, we've got nothing for healthcare in this country, but we can fucking make bombs that cost millions of dollars a piece. We can fucking bring out more fucking military jets, you know, we can bring out higher fucking technologies and fucking ships, but we can't afford to fucking give people in our country who need basic fucking health care because there's no money for it, man. Where's that money?
Well, we put too much money into fucking military. I mean, we need to put something in there, but not as much as we do.
You know what kills me?
I mean, I'm all for paying the military good, right? But the fact is, you know, we've got shit, you know, like A-10 Thunderbolt, right? My favorite fucking airplane of all fucking time, right? Because it fucking just kicks fucking ass, right? You know, they're scrapping up fuckers, you know?
Yeah.
You know, because they want to come up with something new, right? The fucking ISIS, they're fighting with whatever they can buy from people, you know? So it's not like we've got to have the most, you know, technical shit to you know, to defeat people like that, you know?
ISIS
if we just had people that...
ISIS is fighting with homemade fucking bombs, and we can't destroy them with a multi-billion-dollar military.
Yeah,
how
you know,
fucking stupid is that?
It's like when they drop. It's like when they dropped that Moab, mother of all bombs, right? First they said it killed 15 people, and somebody told me, no, it killed over 150 people.
That's what I heard.
So you're going to spend how many millions of fucking dollars to blow up 150 fucking people?
But we can't. Wait. But I mean, just two of those people can go into a mall or something with a fucking bomb vest and take out half the mall.
Right.
Huh. Lobster, you know what kills me is when they put out the videos of us taking out a fucking Toyota truck that costs about $5,000 and the missile costs about $1 billion. And people call it a fucking victory. Yeah. That's a victory?
Yeah. Like, oh wow, you just fucking shot a fucking Toyota pickup truck with three people in it. You know, and they've got a 50 caliber machine gun strapped on the back with $1.5 million fucking bomb.
You know the funniest fucking shit is? You know where the Toyota pickup truck came from?
Here?
The United States. Hell, even the decals from the fucking company where it was from. Must
Oh, yeah, the
have-
construction company truck that time.
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
you hear about that guy? Some guy had a tow truck company, right?
Yeah.
And his tow truck got stolen, right?
Yep.
He was watching the fucking news one day out of Syria, I think it was, and saw his motherfucking tow truck.
That's what we're talking about. It wasn't the tow truck company. It was a construction company.
Yeah,
shit-
okay, yeah.
But that shit's fucking golden, though.
Yeah,
That's
it's beautiful.
like that's
fucking
fucking
great.
golden. Like the United States uses these multi-million-dollar fucking missiles, and they just buy a fucking stolen truck.
I just also had a bunch of barrel
Sorry,
vehicles
but-
that we left sitting over
You
there.
can get thousands of B-17 bombers and get more, like they did in World War II, carpet bomb the motherfuckers, start from
Like-
scratch,
Like, it's sad that it's from ISIS, but there is some beautiful sense of irony in it. Though.
It is ironic. We can see galaxies from trillions of light years away, and we can see all these things in outer space, but nobody knew where fucking ISIS was.
It's
Yeah.
fucking beautiful, though.
Really?
Hello?
That fucking truck, though.
Hey, what's up, Luca Pig?
Hi.
Look a pig.
That's my favorite pork product. Look, pig, how you
know
doing?
it, baby.
I thought that was Mohammed's favorite pork product.
Bro!
Oh, it is.
Mm.
Well, Hamed is the pork product.
Let's see. Hold on
Bacon
here a
grease makes good
second.
lube.
Hold on 1 second. What's going on, Luca Pig? I haven't seen you for a while, dude.
Nothing. I've been in rehabilitation.
What do you mean?
I haven't actually. I have no problems.
Oh,
BB
I was
gun
gonna,
rehab.
I was gonna
Just
say,
a bit of depression. I'm through it.
I was gonna say, what kind of rehabilitation? What the fuck?
BB
you
gun
doing?
fucking rehabilitation.
Oh yeah, I'm addicted to porn and
And
Uh,
BB guns.
Oh, you weren't snorting that Jesus again?
Nah.
Jesus.
Nah.
I feel you, look a pig.
Jesus every morning.
I've been addicted to porn too, man. I think we should get together and talk about it.
George Bush, you
I
too.
think Johnson's here.
We know what
Yep, there
John
he is.
likes.
Hey, you sexy fuck.
As soon as I mention porn, he comes in.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm hot for him, man. I'm in the big
Hey,
beef
Jonathan,
stuff,
can we?
man.
Down.
Is your audio working okay, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Take that as a no.
Hey, Jonathan, you're gonna have to exit and come right back in because your audio's messed up.
Every fucking time.
It's
Turn that down just a little bit, please.
refresh.
It sounds like a German fucking a squirrel.
They're like Mickey Mouse.
Rather a gerbil stuck in the throat of a squirrel.
I think you're doing something to it.
There you go.
Damn.
Yeah,
This is
I
a
think it was.
kinky chat.
Hey, John.
What's
Hey,
up?
I'm
hungry.
just saying,
Fix me some
squirrels
tacos.
need love too, man, okay?
What?
I'm just
Well,
saying.
what did you say,
Girls need
Hector?
love too, so
I
do
said fix me
goats.
some tacos.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
We're talking about making love to squirrels, damn it.
Yeah, sometimes I just throw peanuts on my back balcony and stuff like that and wait
Oh,
for the
bullshit,
squirrels
dude.
to come and I just jump on them, man.
Do that shit on your own fucking time, not on mine.
Hey,
Oh, I do it on my own
hey,
time.
it's
Yeah.
quite the fluffy condom.
We're just discussing it now, you know?
Yeah,
It's
I know.
like support.
Come on, I want to have a serious discussion. I don't want to talk about fucking squirrels, all right?
Too late. We went there.
God, you're such a killjoy, man.
Why can't we talk about squirrels? I mean,
Hey, sorry, John.
They're
Too
an
late.
animal
I wanna
of the
talk
earth.
about fucking squirrels.
Let's talk about squirrels. Let's talk about bears.
Yeah.
As Amaria said, fuzzy
let's talk
condoms.
about the bees. Let's talk about the birds.
Hey, there was just a guy in Massachusetts not too long ago that went to the emergency room because he had a squirrel up his ass.
What?
Not kidding. There was
You said it
also
was
a priest that said he fell in the shower and somehow a crucifix ended up in his ass.
Oh, now, hold on.
True story.
I think the ketchup bottle.
Family that
Hey.
works in as EMTs, etc. And this is the number one occurrence when someone gets something in their ass is they fell
Oh yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
But hey, Jesus was really inside of him.
Oh,
Oh,
Who
Jesus
really?
was inside of him all along.
fucking Jesus.
Jesus came in him.
You guys are fucking
Oh.
disgusting, motherfuckers. You
You're
know
not
that?
disgusting. You
Oh,
know
listen
you
to
love
John.
it.
John's
Hey.
calling somebody else disgusting. Isn't that special?
Hey,
I don't.
God, look
I
at
don't
this crap.
I don't know.
hey, John. It's
What?
the main reason why you invite us, because we are just a bunch of disgusting motherfuckers. And you
We're
know.
just the lowest form of scum you could find, man.
Garbage people. Garbage people.
Hey, that's why
shotgun.
you
Oh, shit.
invite us.
This is
Yeah.
why this place is always a sausage fest.
That's why we can't have nice things.
We are the
Exactly.
dregs of society.
Yeah, you know, you guys are the reasons why we can't have nice themes.
Hey, I thought that was the Christians.
But John, be honest. You invite us just for that fucking reason, though.
No, I invite and I invite you guys to have a good time.
So, well, and what's a good time?
Well, then get the KY Jillian spread.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, you know, Hector, you got some nice tits on you right now, man.
Is that what they are?
Yeah, it's good
Hector,
you've never.
Hector, Hector.
Yeah. What?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering why I was seeing a cat instead of your actual face.
Well, you're seeing Hector.
Hector.
Yeah.
Hector. There's a possum up in the attic.
Weird.
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Hey, Ranger, did you ever find out who that guy was that was really trying to fucking troll you last night in that fucking hangout?
As far as I know, it's more still Reese. At least
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
what-
Reese. Oh, yeah.
Typing like he had a fucking speech impediment or some shit. You know, I was
Yeah.
like, God. I even put it in the side chat. I said, you've got to be one of the shittiest fucking trolls out there,
Let
man.
me be very clear. I could be wrong, but I mean, just like looking on his channel, it's probably Reese.
I got a few trolls that come to my channel too. So.
Yeah, I think Reese might just be special needs.
Well,
Yeah,
one
I'm
of-
surprised you allow me.
Well, one of the biggest trolls that I've
Hey, I'm special needs.
I am too.
one of the biggest trolls that I've actually seen was actually in this channel.
Yeah, I know. I got trolled hardcore, fucking bastard.
Johnson's
Yeah.
back.
That was
I've been trolling this entire time. I'm actually a Jewish Christian.
do it. And let me guess, you're also
All right, everybody, hold on a minute. I want to see if Jonathan's audio works. What's up, Jonathan?
What's up? Are we good?
Yay!
Yes, sir.
I still understand you.
Man,
Sexy man.
I gotta tell you, my computer is a piece of junk. I have got to get a new computer.
Don't tell me piece of junk because mine's held
Let me guess,
together.
Jonathan's an
with
Acer?
duct tape.
No, it's not an Acer, but I mean, there's definitely some duct tape and like bungee wire involved.
Oh, cool. Laptop.
Well, have you changed your floppy disk yet?
Floppy disk. That's funny.
3.5.
Yeah.
I'm on AOL 4.0, man.
I'm fucking Windows
Doing,
95.
Windows XP,
Man, they finally-
baby.
I have to say, they finally came out with 60 hertz Wi-Fi, and it will not even go past the case of my laptop.
Whoa.
I don't know, man. I gotta get some cash, and I gotta get some new equipment.
Tell me about it.
Pray to Jesus.
I broke
Yeah.
my.
What are you willing to do for extra cash, man?
Oh, shots fired.
Hey, John. Now there are some gay men who have a fat fetish.
Oh.
What
Yeah.
we could do is,
Yeah.
have them eat your asshole out.
No, it's all right.
There you go, Jeff.
Hey, man.
Shut up. Fuck off.
I'm not gay. No offense to anybody, but I'm not gay.
Oh,
Oh, come on. Yeah.
you know
Johnson's
you want
not
to
paying for anything under 50
Hey.
bucks.
Hey, you're not gay,
I do,
but
I do, but John's not.
$20.
Huh?
You're
If
not
I
gay,
waved a
$20.
fucking donut and $5 in front of you, you'd do whatever I wanted.
Hey,
Oh, you forgot a box of tacos.
hey, I'm real
Hey,
though.
a box of tacos, I'll do pretty much anything.
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
not
the
a
box
whore,
of
but my
tacos, I
body
want
is
you
fucking
to kill
for
the
sale,
person.
though. But seriously, like, I'm not a whore, but my body is fucking for sale. Like, money? Sure, go for it.
Isn't it disgusting how Quiet likes to have fucking serious talks and he can't?
I can because I can.
Okay,
because
okay, everyone.
I can't have serious talks because I got a bunch of 5-year-olds in the fucking hangout.
But I promise you, I'll behave. I'm
I am not 5 years old, man. I'm 8. Yeah.
Okay, we will behave.
Yeah, right, liar.
No, but the topics that I wanted to bring up have already been talked about, you know, so we could just talk about whatever, guys.
Yeah, we can be.
Okay,
now
but
you
Cox-
want to have this.
Now he wants to.
conversation. I open up and I accept you for who you are, and you turn it
typically when
down.
I have a hangout, guys, you guys know this, that they're not really that structured. You know, I don't, you know, they're not like a podcast or whatever the case might be. You know, we just talk shit and have fun. But there are times when I do want to talk about specific things, you know, so I try to keep the conversation to those topics when I bring them up, you know. But, you know, other than that, we just sit here and have a great time and talk shit. You know?
Mostly about this.
Then you complain when we do it.
But sometimes you look a pig, step over the fucking line, buddy.
Hey,
Fucking
I
motorcycle.
don't see any line.
One
I don't
thing
even
that
see
I
a
never
wall.
do in a hangout is ever cross the line. I just want to put that out there.
What is the line exactly? So I know for future reference.
I think it's the green line. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I
Rio Grande River line, man.
It's the next
I
plaid
also
one.
put that line a couple of times.
You know,
I've overstepped that line a couple of times. I only have to say one word.
Where's Johnny? Is that the word?
No. That's 2 words.
Where's Johnny?
Johnny.
That's 2 words.
Taco Bell.
Um,
Taco Bueno.
as the Americans say, the N word.
Oh no, I don't tolerate that word in my fucking hangouts, dude.
And I've said it a couple of fucking times, so I've.
Oh, you mean
Lost
the
that
N word? You mean knock knock?
No,
No.
nagger. He doesn't like the word nagger.
You mean
I don't tolerate that word in my fucking hangouts.
Yeah, don't say noogies.
I have
Nom 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 nom. That's my N word.
Nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
Nah.
Nom
Hey,
on
John,
some
what you drinking
barbecue.
tonight?
So I've overstepped that boundary a couple of fucking times. So you
So that's
guys
the only
still have
boundary?
to learn a lot of it.
That's
Still
the
have
only
to-
There goes fucking Quiet, man. Fucking censoring people from saying.
No, I'm
things.
not
Yeah,
censoring.
what happens? Hey, what happens if I'm just quoting words out of a rap song, man?
Yeah, man.
I just don't
What
like
if
that.
I'm
I
quoting
just
the Bible?
I just don't like that fucking word, dude. You know what I mean?
What if I start quoting the Bible?
Uh-oh.
It's not about censoring anybody. You know, I let you guys pretty much talk about anything, but you know, there's things that
Well,
you know.
what about
I don't-
NWA, man?
I don't
I
fucking.
don't like the word asparagus.
Can we say chocolate people?
Well, actually,
No, that's fucking racist.
Hey, that's
Chocolate
racist.
people.
That's racist towards my chocolate pudding.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
I
got
like
to
chocolate,
say
goddammit.
something. I've
I
dated
like
a black
chocolate.
chick, and she
Yeah.
loved when I called her dark chocolate.
See what you
That's not
started,
racist.
Quiet.
dark chocolate. She liked it when
What?
she liked it when you
Chocolate
called you that or what?
Yeah, she liked it when I called her chocolate.
Yeah.
Like I only say that word because I know, like, John doesn't like it. Like I know, like he's just like curling his toes in his shoes. Like, why are
Sometimes
you
it's,
saying that?
sometimes it's fun to trigger John. It's just
Yeah,
fun.
that's when you call him a wetback.
Does any
No, that don't
Door
bother me.
floater.
You know, that don't bother me.
anybody have George Carlin?
But
Heck,
What he had to say about words, you know, and you want to give words power, don't be able to say them.
Yeah, we
Well,
actually
but
went on this when we did Politically
Well, we
Trash.
get words
We discussed
power.
that.
That's how you do it. You
Exactly.
but
Yeah, but
like
still, man.
that's the reason why I say it. Like I know it will trigger pretty much 90% of the people in the chat.
Mostly SJWs.
So I'm
How
laughing
fucking
my
dare
fucking
you?
ass.
I better not, you better not accuse me of being an SJW, look a pig. I'll slap the fucking shit out of you. I'll slap the shit out of you, buddy.
Well, you're
John, in some ways you are, man. I mean,
Hey,
face it.
TQA frequency.
the truth hurts, John. The truth hurts.
I'm not a fucking SJW. I am no way, in any way, shape, or form a fucking SJW at all.
I didn't
believe
say
in
you
free
were.
speech.
You're saying
I
you are.
believe in free
John,
speech. I support what people want to say and talk about. But damn, dude, really? There could be some people that are watching my
wanna
videos
censor.
right now actually paying attention to what everybody's saying and get pissed off and fucking, flag my shit. Flag
Then
my
they should-
shit because they don't
it's
like
just a
what's
bunch of
being
people
talked.
fucking
But it's my channel, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they're gonna flag you, they're gonna flag in them or what the fuck?
Well,
John, can I
you
say
know,
something?
you know,
If
honestly-
politically trash.
Can we all agree that it's the
one
Jews' fault?
flag? Yes, it is. It honestly is. Actually, it's the micromanagement of
Oh, it's the
YouTube.
Jewish Muslims.
Can I say something real quick? John, it might actually be a good idea to download like the Hangouts when they're done. Cut out the parts that we were talking about, upload those, and the rest like just
No,
throw it
I-
away so you
yeah,
don't get
Fuck,
fucking
I'd never be
shit.
on any of his hangouts then, and when they're fucking
Exactly.
I'd be cutting out secular lobster and fucking look a pig and
No, you wouldn't cut me.
and,
I like it.
and fucking
Basically,
fucking
John would
Hector.
start his video. His hangout would last about 3 minutes. He'd go, "Welcome to my hangout. Is anybody out there want to join?"
There's
no
anyone
link."
out there?
And then the next thing he'll be like, "Well, thanks for joining."
We'll just make the entrances. You know?
No, but
Welcome,
seriously,
Look a Pig. Welcome, Hector.
What's up,
Thank you
John?
for watching.
I got a
What's it?
I got a question for Hector.
Yeah.
Hector,
Yes.
have you been putting videos up recently on YouTube?
Yeah.
And what sort of videos are they?
Well, lately I've been doing a lot of Exxon videos. It's kind of like my take on Clerks.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of your stuff, dude, and it's always at Exxon. Why is it at gas stations, dude?
I don't know. It's just a little series that I do, and John likes them.
All right.
but like
Back in the day, I used to do my hangouts from the Roxy.
Oh,
Back in my
really?
day, I used to be my
Good time,
hands from
good
the
time.
glory hole. But that was only on Chatterbait.
Chatterbait. What the fuck are you doing on Chatterbait?
Master.
Well, hey, you need
Masturbating.
some
I
Exxon.
gotta
You need
tell you,
some
I didn't even
like
know
some
Glory
Exxon
Hole
videos in the store.
No, actually, the primary reason why Glory's Holes existed was to pass drugs. You know, you go to a gas station, another man would come in, he'd slide the dope in, he'd slide the money at the same time. There you go, you got a transaction.
Yeah.
Looks like you
All
guys
right.
have it directed.
Hey, Moose Gal out there, Moose Gal. I have plenty of room in here still. You can come in here if you want to. I
Yeah,
don't
you
see
can
how
make rest
I don't see how you're not able to come in here because she's
Just
saying
don't
that
say the N word.
she's saying that it's not letting her come in for some reason.
Narcissism? Necrophilia? I don't know.
You know.
It
Oh,
might
there-
be because I
There
farted.
she is.
There she is.
There she is.
There
Hey,
she
Moose
is.
Girl.
There's that moose avatar I made.
Must get the moose
Christina.
and Squirtle.
Whoosh.
Must get the moose and Squirtle.
Hey,
All right.
Moo.
There you go.
Unmute yourself, Moo.
Unmute yourself,
Moose.
Moose.
Moo.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
It's no longer a sausage fest. I can take my
Yeah.
dick out.
Oh, God. Out of what?
Nice.
We have
Moo.
to say happy. We have to say Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month for what?
It's Pride Month. It's June
Yeah.
What's Pride Month?
for the
Gay
gays.
pride.
For the LGBT.
Pride.
Oh, gay pride.
When do I get
All
my
right,
white
well,
one?
oh, it's that month again.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Hey,
That's
I am
communistic.
part of that community now. I don't even fucking know that shit.
Well, in America, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
When,
United
when
States.
do I get my happy redneck day?
No, when do I get my white drunk day?
No,
Hey,
stop
hey,
it.
Jonathan,
It's every
Stop
day.
it.
When do we get white
Uh,
ones?
No,
That's my
right.
question.
I want to know, when do we get Happy Singles Day?
There you go.
Just like Bill Maher.
There you go.
Can I say
Hey,
something?
if you're, hey, no, I gotta tell you, if
Every
you're
day
single,
is
every day
lobster
is
day.
happy.
Wait, what?
Every day is lobster day, man.
Every day is Happy Singles Day if you're single.
or
Everybody.
not happy.
No, I want recognition. I want recognition. I don't want to see like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, all for the lovely couple.
That's
Well,
what
I'm
Bill say, by the
single.
way.
There needs to be something for me.
Can I say
No,
something?
there is. There is, and it's called freedom.
Come on over. I have something for you.
Okay.
Oh,
Nazi
Uh,
muffins.
can I
Can I
join
say-
in on that?
Fuck
Can I
you.
say something real quick? White Drunks Day, that already exists. It's called
everything.
St. Patrick's Day.
That's
Oh,
everything.
Yeah, I was just fixing to say that, man. You know, there's
Those white
a
trash
cry out. There's a thing out here in New England. Some groups. There's a couple groups that are trying to get rid of St. Patrick's Day for its racial overtones. It's too white. It's too white.
God.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Racial.
Where is
Yeah.
this? Where is this group at? What state?
It's in New England. Yeah, I've seen it on the internet. There's some people, some groups that are, around St. Patrick's Day were saying that, claiming that, St. Patrick's Day was a white holiday.
That's
It was
bullshit.
too white. And
Well, so
all
is
this
fucking
drunk
Christmas.
holiday.
Well, wait a
Hey, and I
minute.
like it.
With the same thinking, people did something with saying, what is it for the Italians? Columbus Day. It's now Indigenous People Day.
yeah,
Any
yeah.
fucking
So
way.
this brings up a good point that I would like to make.
SJW bullshit.
How much inclusion is too
Blame it
much
on John.
inclusion? Like, for example, some people I know were discussing the gay pride flag. Apparently in Philadelphia it changed, and they added stripes for minorities.
Oh, the Jews.
No, they added a black stripe and a brown stripe at the top.
Black and brown, that bullshit.
Because their
Trying to make it
community,
racial.
yeah, because their community wanted it to be recognized for themselves. So how much
But
inclusion?
here's the thing.
But my question is, how much inclusion is too much inclusion?
Where's my white stripe? I come from an Irish background.
Well, that is a
Just like a black man, I
John's
could
taco
point you
stripe.
towards where
Moose.
a white man had whip marks on his back from
You
his
cannot
slavery.
look. Hold on. Wait a minute. You cannot, as a Caucasian individual, you cannot be represented because you are automatically racist scum.
Wait, you're
But
already what?
my people were slaves. I'm
Wait, hold on,
Irish and
hold on,
German.
wait a minute. What do you mean, your people?
He means
Yes,
Irish.
my people were slaves. I'm
No,
Irish.
your people.
Yes,
So you
my
are
people.
racist against others.
The
Oh,
Irish were worth less than blacks because they said back then at least the blacks were worth something. You could, they would put the Irish in jobs that were more dangerous because at least the Irish weren't worth anything, but at least blacks were worth something.
We had whip marks just like the blacks, so why do I not get
Hey,
a
you can
white
still buy them at
stripe?
the flea market.
And what about that gay pride parade the other day that wouldn't allow a gay pride flag with a Jewish star on it? Star of David.
Wow.
Yeah, they said.
So again,
We don't want those gay Jews in the fucking parade. It's always the Jews.
That's the thing. That's the thing I never really understood about the LGBTQ flag, right? They turned it into something that it's not. All right, and they included, the black and brown stripes on the flag because they felt that somehow, people of color weren't being included in the LGBT community. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I've had 2 black boyfriends.
now wait just a minute.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? The fucking the flag included everybody. The flag is not about race. It's about sexuality and pride.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. So if you happen to be a minority and you fit into one of those categories, you still would be recognized.
Yep.
Just burn the fucking world already. God.
So my original question: how much inclusion is too much inclusion?
Well, if I could interject here for
Go
a second
ahead.
in my drunken state, I would like to say that none of us got to pick who we are.
True.
You know, we had a mother and a father, and they fucked, and they got pregnant, and boom.
Well, that's
here
what
we
you were
are.
you were born in a test tube.
So I'm just saying, if you're born white, gay, straight, transgender, Asian, you know what? It's pure ass luck. You have nothing.
To do with it.
It happened the way it is. So I mean, look, if you want to fly a flag about your
where you stick your
sexuality or your gender or where the fuck you're from, I mean, that shit. It's some random shit that you didn't get to pick anyways. I don't know why you're gonna be all like behind it. You're gonna be like, whoa. Irish pride and fucking.
Well, you know
whatever.
where that.
You know the thing is,
you know where the rainbow flag came from, though. It used to be Jesse Jackson and the Rainbow Coalition. The same fucking flag.
Look, I'm just saying.
That is true.
Look, we're all humans, and we're all here because two people fucked. Pick who we are or what we look like or anything. We're here because somebody threw some goddamn dice. Boom. And here we are.
Yeah,
and I think it's stupid. I think it's stupid to put up flags and borders and all this. You know, this is our colors. This is who we are. You know what? Because you didn't get to pick that shit anyways, and you're in it, and that's the way it is. Look, we're all here as humans, and we need to try to survive and get along and be good and do what we need to do to fucking be happy and be peaceful and all that shit. But I think when, you know, you got all these flag flying motherfuckers and all these people with the lines and the pen, I think it's stupid, and I think we should throw it all away.
So you think there should be no borders?
This sounds really fucking hippy dippy fucking shit, but we should all just be humans.
But that's not going to happen, though. You know,
wait.
Being realistic, you know, it's nice to say, you know, everybody should get along and stuff. You know, I mean, fucking Rodney King said that after he got, you know, beat up by the cops, right?
That's right.
But bottom line, it's not gonna happen. You can't get everybody to sing "Kumbaya" together in the fucking world.
Yeah, we should though. But
we should, but it's not going to happen. And instead of saying, "Hey, can't we all just get along?" You know, that kind of takes away from the issues that are around.
I don't think it takes.
Instead of just saying, "Why can't we all just get along?" and no flags, no borders.
Man, look.
Yeah, it is hippie.
Look, I came out my mother's vagina. I didn't know shit.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what color I was or what language I was going to speak. But apparently, when I start to like go around, I'm walking around. Well, here's your religion, and here's your color. Here's what you should believe. Here's the foods you should eat. Here's the foods you should hate. And here, blah 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 blah. You know what? I know it's not possible to get everybody to see this big picture, but the truth is, we're all born from the same functionality. We don't know shit, and there's no reason that we should hate each other. We're all the goddamn same. We're all the fucking same.
I agree with most of that, but you can't change some
I agree
people's
with
minds. I also learned that the hard way.
Yeah, you can.
No, I'm not talking about like with facts. I'm talking about people have a set, not routine, but a way of doing things. You can't get them to budge. They won't change. Their way is the only way.
One black man was able to take the leader KKK and convert him into a normal functioning person.
Okay, well, some people cannot be changed. Let me put it that way.
You know what? I think we'd all be better off if we were born goddamn blind.
You know, I try to get along with people.
I have a joke for that, but John won't let me to say it.
Oh.
Okay, keep it to yourself, little pig.
I tried to get along with people, did not work. Now let's just watch the war.
I like to get along with people. Like when you talk about LGBT, I could give two shits what somebody does in their private life. I don't care if two women want to have sex. I don't care if two men want to stick each other in the ass with their peckers and stuff like that. It's really not an issue to me because I'm not there when they're doing it, right? But when somebody tells me that I'm a bigot because because I wouldn't date an LGBT or I don't find a tranny attractive,
Oh, Riley, you're talking about
something
Riley.
like that Riley, and there's other people, that I'm like, fuck you, just because you're gay, I don't have to know about your fucking experience. It's not.
I mean, yeah, that's cool. You can like what you like and not be a fucking asshole.
Discriminating against people, no, right? But when people have to, when people come out and like the gay pride parade. I've been to gay pride parades, right? And I get it, but when you see guys, with assless chaps, and shit like that,
Look, man,
I'm like, come on,
look.
dude. If you want to do that in your house, fine, right?
Not
everybody wants to fucking watch that. You know?
Not everybody that goes to a gay pride parade is on the same page.
No,
all
right, exactly.
You're gonna have the ones with the assless chaps, and then you're gonna have the gay people that are gonna look at that same guy and go, "Why the fuck are you here?" I mean,
yeah. I know a lot of gay people that won't go to gay pride parades anymore because of the fucking shit that goes on. I mean, and these are people that used to be outspoken gay people in the fucking 80s before you were allowed to be gay, right? A lot of it is taken completely out of fucking, it's gotten fucking crazy, Well, you won't hire a trans person, right? Well, maybe the guy doesn't want to fucking hire you, right? He doesn't want a tranny fucking, sitting at a desk as his receptionist, He doesn't have to fucking hire you. And then people go, "Oh, he didn't hire me because I'm a transgender," right? Well, no, he didn't like your appearance, maybe.
Well, that's
he wasn't what his company was looking for.
I've experienced the same thing. One of my best friends is black. Well, she's white, but her children. Well, she's actually mixed, but her children are black. And a woman. She's the manager of a store I get to a lot. A woman was hiring a lawyer because she was claiming that she would not hire her because she was black, yet she has black children. Mainly, it's playing the victim card at that point.
But how do we know? How do we know people are really getting victimized or they're just saying it for attention? How do we know? Because if people really have injustice, we have to fix that within our society.
Yeah.
Well, it's not injustice. I mean...
It's tough. You don't know.
A woman's not going to be able to do construction work, plain and simple.
You got somebody that they're behind the 8 ball and they feel like that they're being held back because of some bullshit, or you have some people that are like, well, I could use this to move myself ahead and piss some people off. Hell, I don't know. I mean. That's tough.
Hell, in 1984, when I got out of the Army, I went to go take the civil service exam, right? And when I went to the fucking office, I was told point blank, you can take it if you like, but you're not going to get hired very soon because, I don't know, you're a white male and we're looking for black male men. We're looking for, minority people and stuff like that. So, then you got this shit.
Dude, I know what you're talking about. And I'm a big NFL fan, and they have what's called the Rooney Rule. And the Rooney Rule in the NFL is, well, let me just go ahead and say it anyway. Is if you have a head coach position to fill, that you can interview all these people, but you have to interview at least 1 or 2 black candidates in order to be fair. And so think, well, what's that all about? But the whole origin of it was in the NFL used to be that the thought was if you were black, you weren't smart. if you were black, you couldn't be a quarterback.
Right.
If you were black, you couldn't be a head coach because black people, they're not that smart. So this is like a rule that says you have to consider some black people to be head coaches and take a look at it, because the culture was you wouldn't even consider those folks, so they wouldn't even get a shot. I don't have a problem with the Rooney Rule. I don't. I think it's okay. I think it's kind of sad that we have to have
a Rooney Rule.
Place. But if you're an older person that owns a football team and you're part of the old culture, then, you know, maybe it's necessary.
That's like affirmative action.
Yeah, you can hire who you want, you know. It's like in baseball, you know. People pissed and moaned, you know, when Al Campanis made that fucking statement years ago about, you know, black people being stronger and more athletically inclined. He said it wrong, right? But he got crucified, right? He was basically blackballed from baseball. Just from it, you know, it was, and he did it, you know, on Nightline, you know, so it got a lot of attention. Jimmy the Greek, same fucking way. Man wasn't racist in any way. He talked a different lingo back in the old days, right? And these people who, like Al Campanis, he wasn't racist. Hell, the man who fucking signed Jackie Robinson would be considered a racist these days.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's gotten fucking crazy. If you don't hire a minority, you're automatically a racist, you know? If you don't, you know, if some team doesn't have a certain percentage of this, right, somehow they're racist. And look, I'm a Red Sox fan. The Red Sox didn't fucking have a black player until 1959, right? Like 11 years after Jackie Robinson came around, right? But, you know, this isn't the 50s. You know, there are laws about discrimination, right? And when somebody doesn't get a job or a position, it's not necessarily because of their race, their religion, who they fuck, who they don't fuck. You know, it's because personal preference. You know, that's who I want to hire.
Look, all I can tell you, my personal experience, I worked for a family business in the 70s, and my grandfather, who owned the joint, did not like black people. And he would not hire them for management positions. And so he would put white people in those spots. And I saw it, and I lived it, and I thought it was shitty. And I'm pretty sure that it still goes on today.
Oh yeah, especially down here in the South.
Because Secular Talk host on YouTube, Kyle Kalinske, did a story once that it has to do with people's names. If people had a certain kind of like ethnic sounding name, maybe Hispanic, or when black people have those unusual names, that sometimes they don't get hired. So some people change their name. Like instead of Juan, they would put John.
Yeah.
And then it works. That doesn't mean everybody who's white is going to think that way. So that's
of course not.
My point before. How do we know when people have real injustice or when they're just complaining because somebody will go, yay, they must have had a racist moment just because we're used to these things at one point actually being racist. You know, from
That's
the
the big
50s,
dilemma.
60s, and 70s. So where's our proof here? Because I don't want people to be like being called
government
racist
program
if they're
for
not.
this?
You know what I mean?
Look,
isn't there like a government program for this, like an investigation that does occur?
I don't know, Look-a-Pig. That's why I'm asking.
H&R, I believe it's called.
Man, racism is still
Human
alive
resources.
and well.
They should have race on fucking damn job applications.
That's true, John. Jonathan, but I think it depends on what lens of we're looking at. Who's saying it's racist, who's not. Everyone has different perspectives because age, their own experience, etc.
I know. But I'm saying
I agree with that.
I'm just saying that shouldn't be a point at all, ever.
Exactly.
My point is, if humans are equal across the board, then racism makes no sense. It's gone. It's nobody would even understand what the word means.
Yeah, because nobody is.
Black, white, whatever.
Actually, I once heard somebody say that there is like what we call our color of our skin as race. That's not technically correct. There's only one race. It's the human race.
Yeah. Well, okay. Look, I've been accused of racism, when I used to hire people, right? I was a manager at McDonald's, okay? Now, when I would have a guy come into my fucking store, right, and fill out an application, right, or attempt to fill out an application, and he couldn't even fucking fill out an application, right, because he didn't know how to, right, I'm not going to hire him. Because if he can't fill out an application, how the fuck is he going to fucking fry hamburgers? And then I come back and I'm like, and I get accused of being racist, right? And I'm like, no, I didn't not hire him because he was black. I didn't hire him because he couldn't fill out a goddamn application. Well, couldn't you help him? And I'm like, well, what the fuck am I going to do? Teach him how to fucking, scoop French fries too? How fucking hard is that?
You have a point, Patrick.
Yeah.
There's always a reason.
I don't know. My question is, fine. How hard is that?
Or when you have somebody that can't put a coherent sentence together when you're trying to interview them, right?
What does that have to do? What does that have to do with scooping fucking French fries?
Because I'd like to have a communication with the guy. I don't speak Ebonics. I don't speak street. I don't answer to yo.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying it's not hard to understand how a deep fryer works.
Yeah.
No, but you'd be surprised how many people are too stupid to know how to even fucking do that.
You just never know.
What does that have to do? What does that have to do with their language or their? I mean, look, dude, you can be
because I can't understand a goddamn thing they're fucking saying. He might as well be speaking to me in Chinese because I have no idea what the guy's trying to communicate to me because he doesn't know how to speak like a real person. He's talking to me like he's on the fucking street, right? And I'm not his homie. I'm not his yo boy.
Fine.
So yeah.
Fine. What I'm saying is if you're in Cleveland, Ohio, and some Chinese person comes in and they want to learn fryer, you're going to be like, fuck you, you can't speak English. I can't talk to you, so you don't deserve a job.
If I can't communicate...
I actually don't see a problem with that because
I don't either, because if you don't understand what somebody's saying to you, literally, you do not fucking understand what's coming out of their fucking mouth, and fuck,
I know what he's trying to do. I think if you're a manager, you have to have proper communications with your staff. So if you two don't speak the same language, then how are you going to implement work rules? How are you going to teach them other things that you need to talk to besides just showing them the deep fryer? But I think Jonathan's point is sometimes you can just show people things and they could learn. But in a job setting, though, you also need written communication of some sort and verbal communication. Whatever that language may be, however you go about it, you also need that.
Look, all I can say, look, hey, when I was in college, I worked at McDonald's, and we worked with people that they really didn't understand English, and we pulled it off, and it worked okay. But that's because everybody was cool with trying to figure shit out with everybody else. And everybody was cool. But we didn't have any pissed off, redneck, crazy, fucking Trump assholes that were trying to be like, screw you. You're from Korea. You shouldn't be here making French fries. I mean, we all had to get along. And we did. And we calmed down. And we worked with each other. And we all figured it out. And that's what humans should do. Humans should do that. It was cool. There wasn't anything wrong with it.
what people should do and what they shouldn't do. You know, I mean, when you hire a fucking interpreter, you know, if somebody literally doesn't understand what the fuck.
No. Okay, Jonathan.
I see both sides of the argument.
Jonathan, you said you worked it out. Could you give us an example of how, in your scenario, you gave us how that you guys worked it out?
There was a chick there that was from Korea, and she barely spoke English, and we spent extra time showing her how to do the things that need to be done and how to say the things she needed to say, and it was like 2 or 3 weeks of a little extra work, and it all worked out. And we were cool.
I hired people that didn't speak English very well, right? I had to show them. If you go in the back of McDonald's, they've got those little pictures that show you what goes into everything. Now, I did hire some people that didn't speak English very well, right? But they were teachable, right? And they were respectful, okay? You know, I was the boss. They were my employee, right? They did what they were supposed to do. But so many times you'll get these people that they're going to tell you what they're going to do, right? And you're like, no, that's not your job. You know, well, you can't tell me what to do. So, yeah, we should all get along, but you also have to be careful on who you fucking hire, right?
You have to have
because
proper
if they don't have proper respect, if they don't respect you as an employer, you know, I don't want them in my store, right? Not that I want to be a dick about it, but you have to have, you know, like I said, you know, I hired people that didn't speak much English. I had this one girl, you know, I found out she could make those. They used to have those shaking salads at McDonald's, right? She'd do that and make those fucking yogurt parfaits, right? And then after that, she'd go out in the fucking dining room, sweep and mop, you know. And she'd come back to me. I forgot what the word she used, but I'd go point at something, right? And she'd be like, "Oh, okay." She understood those things, right? But then I had other people that would come in there and go, "Yo, man, I want me a jobs, man. I want to be a cashier, you know. I want to do this." And then when you have a list of everybody's job for that day, they come in and they go, "I ain't doing that," right? And then you go, "Yeah, you are." Yeah. And then you get in trouble because you're fucking racist, because you fired them because they're black or they're, you know, something, you know, and that's my point. That's all I'm trying to say is you have to be careful.
Right.
You know, it's a great idea for everybody to get along. It really is. And I've been in that situation before, Jonathan.
Look,
you know,
I understand, but all I'm saying is that from what you're saying, it sounds like the majority of people you had issues with were black.
No. I had white kids that spoke street that would come in and I'd go, well,
all right, fine. Wiggers, you know,
So the point
Mexicans. I mean, it didn't matter, you know. And I mean, I got accused of being racist because I fucking fired a white guy that spoke Wigger. Okay.
Wait. How do you become a racist if you fire a white guy? Because you're white, aren't you? Are you, Patrick?
Yeah, I'm Irish as you can get.
So then how do you get accused of being racist for firing a white dude?
Thank you, because of his language speaking skills.
That's language speaking. That's not racism.
Yeah, right.
That's educational.
Because he speaks Wigger.
Yeah, and you know.
Wait, you said he speaks Wigger? Is that what you said?
Wigger.
Yeah, white nigger.
I mean, if you could
look up the word, Christina.
If you could, what he said. Yes.
If you could,
I didn't say nagger.
If you could actually understand what people are saying, regardless of how they are saying it, I don't see what the problem is. You know what I mean?
Look at John. He's Mexican. He comes from Mexico and listen to his English. It's great.
No, he's like the
no, he's Spanish.
Taco people.
Spain.
Close enough.
No, but what I'm saying is just because somebody doesn't get hired or just because somebody gets fired has got nothing to do sometimes with their race or anything. It's just because they're idiots.
All right. Look, man, I can tell you, what if you are a person that sort of linguistics irritates you, personally pisses you off? So don't you think that might be an issue?
No.
Well,
if you sit there, you're like, oh, So the white guy comes up and he goes, "Yo, motherfucker, I'm looking for a job here at the Mickey D's, bitches." And he's white.
Well, that's what works at McDonald's now anyway.
And now you're like, fuck you white. You should be a wigger motherfucker. Come on, man. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's how I react. Yeah. No, if he comes in like that, I'm not even going to really have much to say to him.
No, I'm just saying, man.
You don't come into a job interview like that. I mean, I had guys with their pants past their fucking ass want me to fucking hire. You know, guys
they got the saggy pants.
You know,
and that doesn't mean that doesn't mean they're not a good worker. You don't know that.
Pull your pants up. Pull your pants up. Pull your pants up.
I think
their pants are below their butt, so they're obviously.
I got no respect for people who walk around with their pants down around their ass.
What does it have to do with their work? You don't even know.
Because it shows they have no personal pride in their fucking job if they're going to do something like that.
Yes, I do. That's what you perceive it.
You have to have it's the way it is. John? If you can't pull your motherfucking pants up, nobody wants to see your goddamn underwear, right? Nobody wants to see that. You know, you want to go into a kitchen where somebody's making your food and he doesn't even know how to pull his pants up? Jesus fucking Christ,
why don't you go
man.
Shoot some squirrels. Is that what you're going to do next? Shoot
No,
some squirrels?
I think, Jonathan, I think what Patrick is trying to say, and I like Hector just said, I see the merits of both of your arguments, but I think Patrick's point is if he's hiring people, it sounds to me like he wants to see a certain level of professionalism in an interview stage.
That makes sense.
Because he thinks
for a fast food restaurant.
Exactly.
But the customers don't want to see that shit.
I'm not looking to hire engineers. I'm not looking to hire engineers. I'm not looking to hire rocket scientists. I'm looking for some people that can do simple jobs in a professional as possible way without interfering in the business and the job at that day. Okay, and it's a lot fucking harder, you know, to sit there and say, well, you know, you should understand how they feel. You know, when they don't give a shit how you feel, they don't give a shit about your fucking your place of employment. Why should you give a fuck about them? Yeah,
it ain't got nothing to do with how you feel. It's about like, oh, those motherfuckers.
Yeah, it does.
Ghetto. They're ghetto. They're ghetto. Look at their pants. They're ghetto. They're losers. They're scumbags. They're pieces of shit.
See, you're putting words in my mouth. I'm hired. Look, this store was in a fucking ghetto. This store was in a fucking ghetto. There were people there that lived in the fucking ghetto that could do a job, a simple job, without pissing and moaning and being, you know, wanting this and wanting that. I mean, I'm like, fuck, man, it's a goddamn McDonald's, man.
You're right.
You know, just do it. You know,
right. Here's the thing: you've got a bunch of loser niggers that want a bunch of free shit, and they don't want to work for nothing. And so you're gonna, you know, they're pissed off because they don't get free shit.
That's not what he's saying.
You know what?
That's not what I'm saying.
No.
Fuck me, man. Where the fuck are you going with this? Jesus Christ.
I think what Jonathan is trying to say is his endeavor for we all should get along. When he probably is the type of person that would look past the idea.
If somebody has their pants too low, they're on the take.
That's because it's not necessarily Patrick's viewpoint. That's what society places upon people. So we have
if their pants are too low, they want free money.
That is not what I'm saying, man. You're taking this shit fucking farther than it, you know.
Hold on, Patrick, I have a question for you.
Stupid right now.
Hold on.
Just a minute. Patrick is just saying that he wants a little bit more professionalism, but I think John is saying we need to look past the pants and see the person for who they are.
Yeah,
but wait a minute. Wait just 1 second. I also get the feeling we need to come to a happy medium in society for those two viewpoints, so we can all coexist happily. But both of you men have made excellent points, and I agree with both of you on some level.
John
That's what I said earlier. I can see both sides.
Thank you very much.
He made an idiotic point.
Go ahead, look a pig.
All right. So I have a question for you, just to get this all settled.
For who?
For who?
This is for
Everybody.
Patrick. Well, not everyone, mainly for Patrick. Now, I would gladly hire anyone of color. It doesn't matter what their color is, but it's about their self-respect and their respect for others and the proper etiquette that they present themselves. You know, if, let's say, a Muslim woman goes to your McDonald's dressed correctly in a proper manner, in a business manner, since it's most likely an interview or whatever, you're going to end up hiring them. But when someone who doesn't care for themselves or their clothes they're wearing or how they are dressed and they're going in slobbish, you know, you're not going to be able to hire them. You need to hire people that is going to be the face of your business. You're going to hire people who are going to be the front and center of the business. You're going to have to work with these people daily, and you're going to have a well-mannered person.
Yeah, and the whole pants thing, you know, people say, you know, you can't judge them, but, you know, well, look, if you can't pull up your pants at work, you know, when that's part of the job requirement, you know, yeah, you know, fuck, I will judge you, you know, it's personal preference, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know, because...
Dude, they're not putting their pants there because they can't pull it up. They're putting it there because it's part of a social concept.
A culture. Of what? Not knowing how to pull. You're taking this completely out of context, man. If somebody doesn't, you know,
dude, it's not about them not knowing to pull their pants up. They're putting it there for the same reason that some people put their clothes in certain positions.
Look, when my district manager would come to my store and fucking start screaming at me because Johnny doesn't know how to pull up his pants, and I get fucking written up. No, he's not. It's a dress. There's a dress code,
dude.
There is a dress code.
Tell me who decides where the pants go?
Me. I'm the fucking boss. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, good luck where the fuck.
Okay, wait a minute. I have a question for Jonathan. Jonathan, do you think that how do I put this? Do you think that there should be a proper set of rules at a workplace, wherever it is that people work, that gives them a kind of a guidelines, for example, of what you can and cannot wear to work? For example, I work in a in the public library. Wait just 1 second.
No, stop. It depends on the owner. And if you say the pants go here and the pants don't go there, then you're fired. I agree.
That's all I was curious about. That's fine. If that's what you believe.
I have to say that if you are a business owner and you say you suck or you're good, depending on when your pants are, then you're a stupid business owner.
No, that's not what he's saying. He's saying you pretty much, John, what he's trying to say is if the person has no self-respect for themselves to dress properly for
it's not dude.
Interview,
look.
Then it's their
positions. It's not about self-respect.
Yes, it is. I know from myself, from my generation. I know myself whenever I go to an interview. I'm going to wear a nice shirt, some dress pants.
No, look, dude, it's relative. It's all relative.
Present myself in my best form.
Fine, it's all
guys. How about we just change the fucking subject? How about that?
Let's talk about pussy.
No.
Or anything but this.
Hey, you're not lesbian, so you don't get a say in the matter.
Look, all I'm saying is
wait a minute, neither are you.
No, I'm a straight male. I get to talk about pussy.
Look, I'm just saying that everything's relative. Everything. It depends on who you are and what you do, and if you own a business, you don't own a business, who your employees are, what they're supposed to look like, blah, 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 blah. It's all fucking relative.
Okay,
and
I have a question.
You know what? And if you're a business, you own a business, say, my employees need to look like this, like that, then you know what? That's your prerogative, and you own it. And if the employees don't do it, then yeah, they're fired. They're wrong. they're the fuck out. And I get that, and that's fair. But all I'm telling you is, when it comes to personal appearance and shit, it pisses me off that people are so freaked out about appearance and shit. Look, I live in Nashville, Tennessee. It's a big time conservative area, but there are some liberal areas where you have people that are servers in restaurants who have like the ear piercings and the gauges, and they have the eyebrow piercings, they got tattoos and all that shit. And it's cool. It's cool there. But there's certain areas in Nashville which are big time conservative, Jesus, Bible thumping, whatever, where those people walk in the front door and they're looked at as goddamn fucking freaks. And people don't want to even sit next to them in a fucking booth. So, all of it's relative. I don't think that there's right or wrong. It just depends on the group of people. And I do not judge people on how they look or whatever. I don't give a fuck. And it pisses me off when you have people that are like, off how they look and whether or not they should in an area with people eating, drinking, talking to other people, being a fucking library. And I guess that's my liberal fucking loser view. So be it.
It's not a loser view. I just think you're a more decent person than most people, because most people would judge people on their look. That's just human nature.
We're all brains. We're all brains. That's my thing.
What do you mean by we're all brains?
We're all fucking brains. If you go brain dead, you're dead. But who you are, you make, the people you love, the English you speak, the language you speak, the people you care about, it's all in your fucking head. Brain dies, you're dead. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, transgender, black, white, what the fuck ever. All of you, who you are, is in your skull, in that fucking organ that's your brain. And I think that people need to understand that all you are is your goddamn brain. And you talk about gender, and penises, and vaginas, and language, and your fucking slant eyes, and your fucking black skin. Fuck it. Brains. We're just
also,
goddamn brains.
Well,
We're
John,
brains.
you also forget
We're
that
just
your
a goddamn
also affects your mind. Because John,
we're just brains.
We're more than just a brain. You know, our bacteria and our digestive, our bacteria and our digestive system affects our behavior. Plain and simple.
Whatever. It affects your brain.
Yeah.
You're just a brain.
Okay, we are our brain.
I know. I've worked for. Hold on a second, guys. I've worked for. Let me see if I can check. I need to check something out here. Hold on a second, guys.
Here.
I know. I know. I've worked for jobs where they want your outfits pressed. They want them creased. They want everything right to a T when it comes to professionalism and when you're dealing with the public. I know. Someone's got some massive feedback here.
Oops. I thought I was muted. Am I not muted?
No.
I'm not muted?
No.
Okay, now you sound fine. There's a little bit of feedback, but it wasn't as bad as before. But like I was...
To change the topic.
It was telling me I was muted.
But...
hey, leave and join the...
It was telling me I was muted, and I wanted to come in and say...
Wait a minute, Fiction Fighter, you're breaking up.
I know. Just hold on. I'm trying to fucking mute. Somebody mute me, will ya? Fuck.
All right, hold on a second. I'll go ahead and... I'll go ahead.
God damn it.
I got you. You're
Problem
muted.
solved.
All right.
That's
No,
why I
but-
love that person.
But
I
what I was saying, guys, when it came to my job, I worked for the state of Texas, right? And my uniforms had to be pressed, especially with me, in the profession that I was in, and my boots had to be shiny and all this stuff. And if I would come in with something that deviated from that, they would have a fucking heart attack, dude.
Oh, check the military.
And plus, I've worked for places that really frowned upon me hanging around with my old friends, you know what I mean? Because they don't like those type of people, And it's like, what the fuck, dude? That's a little too far for me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so we can change the topic. I got a thing here. So Australia, out of all places, is now a third atheist.
Cool.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome as
So,
fuck.
so is Fiction Fighters audio working now?
No, she is currently unavailable. Blech. No religion is now Australia's #1 religion.
Oh, okay. Australia only has one religion now? Is that what you're saying?
No, one religion, and that is no religion. It's #1 religion. It's no religion.
Cool.
Huh? How can no religion be a religion?
Exactly.
Where are you getting this from?
Right now the source is. Hold on. There's multiple sources I'm reading through.
I mean, that sounded a little crazy to me. How can no religion be a religion?
Pretty much, it was a survey.
Oh.
And the #1 religion, checked in it, was no religion for the
Oh,
questionnaire.
I think I know what he means. Probably
What is it?
people who are none.
What it-
Either they're spiritual or none, or they don't belong to any religion at all, like organized religion.
What was the sample size for that survey?
It was the 2017 census. Let me check here.
I'm gonna go get some liquor.
Some liquor? What kind of liquor, Jonathan? God, see, I hate having conversations like this because people get pissed, man. Ugh.
Is everything okay now?
Yes, Vic.
Yeah, your audio's a little low.
But that's
6 million.
Just leave it alone. She's perfect. I don't want it to get messed up again.
All right.
Yeah. It's the fucking Google, you fucking
There you
Google
are.
piece of
What is
shit.
the population of Australia?
Google. What's on your brain?
I want to
Fiction?
What?
What's on your brain?
What is the population of Australia?
Yeah, I just wanted to come in and make a statement about that somebody made, who's that fellow again, about how we're all just a brain. Bullshit. I want to
that's
say
Jonathan.
personality got me through a lot of fucking situations in my life. And it took a lot more than just a brain, but it also took my personality to get me in and out of situations.
That's your brain,
I'm
though.
make that
That comes
statement.
from your brain.
Personality is brain.
Sometimes it's pure instinct.
If I were to stab you in the brain, you're dead. That's it. Your heart's
True,
gonna
exactly.
beat. But there's no personality after that. Your personality comes from your brain. It's nature versus
Yeah,
nurture.
but if your brain is still alive and you have no personality to go with it, then the brain's useless. Is it
Everyone
wrong?
has
Kinda?
a personality.
Keeps
I
you
mean,
alive,
don't
but that's about
get
it.
drunk.
Hey, Josh
Okay,
Fierstein.
how about this? The ability to use your brain effectively in situations. How's that? But if I rephrase it.
Well, that's just intelligent level.
Sorry,
I'd
it's
have to say
fucking
for that.
audio's just bullshit tonight. I'm
Have you-
sorry. I'm hearing some of what you guys are saying.
Have you put your new computer together yet?
No,
I'll take your old computer.
I've been way too fucking busy, and I just didn't have I haven't had my brain in it. So
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
It's sitting here. It's sitting here shamefully
Yeah,
for a month and a half now. I think.
Raven came by earlier, Fiction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been chatting with her. She's good.
Yeah.
What, she was actually in the hangout or just in the chat?
No, she was just in the chat.
Is there
God damn, who lives by
Whose
a
noise
fucking...
is that? For fuck's sakes, god damn it, turn that
Probably Hector is my guess.
Who's the
Yeah, the fucking interstate again.
Who the fuck lives by a fucking racetrack, man? God
No,
damn.
it's the interstate. It's by Hector's house.
Yep.
Fucking racetrack.
If you got a noisy environment, fucking mute for a minute while people are fucking talking because it's goddamn rude.
It's an interstate. I'll be doing that every 3 seconds.
Then go for that, Hector.
What?
Then do that.
Do what?
The sample size of who voted non-religious was 6,150,191.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty decent sized sample
Oh,
size.
wait a minute. How many people are in Australia? Did you find out?
The population of Australia is around 24 million.
That's it?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's mostly desert and shit. It's like Canada.
Yeah.
Like you look how big Canada is. What is the population of Canada?
3 people.
Canada, holy fuck.
35 million.
Population of our city.
People, and all of them are down here.
Who's making
I know
that noise?
there's 380,000 of us here in Ontario. In the
I was
city
shocked to
I'm in.
see Russia being the biggest country, only being like what 101 million.
Three people live in Ontario. Is that what you're saying, Fiction?
No, I said 380,000 people live in the city I live in Ontario.
Oh, okay.
Just in the one
I always
city.
wanted to go to Canada. Canada seems like a nice place.
Yeah, I would like to.
It
I've
is.
always
Just don't piss me off.
Oh,
I'll get out of this
Oh,
now.
get your
Go to
booty.
Canada or England. I can't go to England anymore. I really want to go to England, but now their population is dwindling because of the Muslim overload.
I'm in Canada.
No one cares,
Okay,
John.
I
You're
ca-
drunk.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to
so
say
what?
hi to all the people. Like, we should probably say hi to all the people in the chat. There's Mr. D. There's Michelle.
Yeah.
I think there's some new
Michelle,
people
get
in
in here.
Wildheart.
Well,
Is Sissy still in there?
I think maybe it's okay to acknowledge a few of the chatters because chat lives matter. God damn it!
I've
No,
already
they don't.
acknowledged them because most of them have been here since the beginning of the hangout.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't aware of that. Like I said, I just hopped in like what 15, 20 minutes ago. Heard the heated discussion. I thought, well, I'd listen in for a little bit and put my 2 cents worth in.
Hey,
Fiction
Fiction, I
fighter
have a question.
style. Cha-cha-cha.
What's the drinking age in Canada, guys?
Hey, Wildheart, thank you for coming by.
I know it's fucking up my sound.
What is
the drinking age of Canada?
Because I'm on my old system. If you guys can, shut your cameras off, just while I'm in here. I'm not going to.
I did that already.
What is the drinking
Jonathan,
age of Canada?
Jonathan has to do that.
Jonathan,
Because
this
I
is a
have it on
question for
low
you.
bandwidth as possible. Sorry, look at big.
Look at that. Google.
I'm too lazy, okay?
Jonathan, your camera.
You have to do it because my system can't take the bandwidth. I've got it already on low.
Age of Canada?
God, okay, fine.
Jonathan,
That's
what
why-
is the
that's
drinking
why
age of
everything
Canada?
sounds choppy, and that's why
was
I
having
sound choppy.
fun.
Jonathan,
Yes.
Trust
what
me.
is the minimum
dude.
drinking age in Canada?
I'm not in Canada. I'm in
Oh.
Nashville, Tennessee, dude. I'm
Yeah,
down
he's
here in the goddamn
Tennessee.
South.
I thought he said he was a Canadian just now.
No, it's
No, fuck
fucking
no, I'm not a Canadian.
I'm
Oh.
Canadian. Eh?
I'm down
Okay,
here.
eh? Tell me the
I'm
drinking
in,
age,
I'm in
eh?
the, I'm in the
Wait,
fucking
just a
Trump
minute.
South.
And you know
Okay.
what? If you don't go off your camera like I asked nicely, then I'm either gonna have to drop out or the sound is gonna stay shitty. Take your pick.
Actually, when it comes to the sound, you're sounding actually pretty good.
I'm not. Yeah, no, it's not good for me though because you all sound choppy as fuck.
Turn your camera off, John. Do it.
Come on, sexy man, turn it off.
Just for a few minutes,
on, Bigfoot.
please.
Kick John then.
And it makes
Jonathan.
it hard for me to communicate with you guys because I don't know if I'm cutting anybody
Turn your-
off.
Turn off your
Or,
camera.
Bandwidth.
Stop your camera for a few minutes.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
come on, you're not
Dang,
that
fuck.
fucking beautiful, Jonathan. Come on,
Wait a
don't
minute,
be a
Fiction
narcissist.
Fighter, you have a message
You
in
guys
chat.
talk. You guys talk over each other too fucking much. Come on.
No, we don't, John. Calm down.
Fuck.
Wait a minute, Fiction Fighter, you have some messages in chat. Can I read them?
The
to
age
you?
of the
Absolutely.
age
Because I got to shut it off because it takes too much bandwidth.
Okay, Wildheart says,
age
hi,
in
Fiction
Canada
Fighter.
is 18.
Wait, just a minute. Wildheart says, hi, Fiction Fighter. And Mr. D says, Fiction Fighter, I thought Canadians were nice people.
Not all of us. We're triggered. Or should I say over the emotional? We're human up here too. And as far as I'm concerned, I pick my battles. And when I'm frustrated, I'm fucking gonna come out fighting. But you know, once things simmer
Okay,
down, I'm
so-
okay. I'm typically yeah, that's a stereotype about Canadians. We're all the same. We're human beings. We react. We have hard feelings too. And especially now with what's going on with our fucking jihadi Justin, you know, affecting our freedom of speech. This Islamophobia fucking crap.
Hold on, just for you, Fiction.
Yeah.
Fuck Islam. There you go.
Yeah. Fuck Islam. I can say
And fucking fuck.
yeah. And you know what, jihadi Justin, you want to stuff in such a fucking fick fighters?
What the fuck is that?
There you go. Try and figure that language out. There's a Islamophobia for you.
Yeah, this channel is never dead when fucking Fiction comes in.
I was kind of hoping that Raven would be able to come in, man, but she wasn't feeling it, so that's cool.
Who wants to come in?
No, I said I was kind of hoping that Raven
John,
would come
you
in,
have
but she wasn't.
Oh, come on. It's everybody got to talk at once. For
Jonathan,
fuck's
you
sakes.
have a lady there.
I heard none of you.
Hold on,
I
Fiction.
will start
Fiction, be
again.
quiet. Fiction, be quiet. Jonathan, do you have a lady there?
In his hair. And
He's
why
got
is
a
he
lady there. Good job. Good job, John.
Is that Carmela?
There we go. Now,
Jonathan,
No,
One at a
not that John. The other John.
But now you guys made me lose track of what I'm saying because your attention. You guys having a fucking attention span of a fucking goldfish, man.
Well, we
God
see
damn it, I know it, John.
That's not me. That's them.
Shut up, Christina.
I know it's you sausage festers.
That's not us women.
Hey, that's why I've been advocating.
We're awesome.
Sausage fest.
Sausage
I
festers.
I'm the reason why this isn't a sausage fest. I got Christina, then I asked you to join.
Excuse me, it is a sausage fest because you're a pig.
No.
And
Hey, John, are you still in chat?
Yes, I am. Why?
Is Sissy still in there?
Who?
Sissy.
Sissy never was here.
man, I have a really
Yeah,
good
yeah, she
review,
was.
but no one will like it, so I'm just
On
going to keep it to
live?
myself.
She was in the chat.
Who's fucking
no, I didn't
Sissy?
say-
Who the fuck you talking about?
His friend, Sissy. We know Sissy. As
I
long as
have
I
no
sit here,
idea who
Hector,
Sissy
I
is.
haven't
I did
seen
not
I was
Sissy.
just
see
asking if
Sissy
she was
in the
in chat.
I've never seen
Is
any.
that Wildheart?
I will. Let me get some dance on.
The only
No, Hector's.
the only different person that I see in the chat right now is Sissy. I mean, is Wildheart. That's it.
Yeah.
Hector,
Jonathan's
I don't
been
think
talking to
Sissy
us
was here
tonight.
today. I don't think Sissy was here.
That's the only. Oh, is there any other particular name that she goes under, Hector?
Ragdoll.
I think she's just being quiet.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've,
but I
I've
haven't.
only seen about 4 or 5 active chatters in there, and I didn't see a sissy in the last
Yeah,
20
no,
minutes.
no Sissy, Hector. I know who she is.
I need
No.
to be an active chatter. I'm just too lazy to type.
too lazy.
I saw your
The only
encouragement.
thing I said in chat earlier was hi, Christina.
Yeah.
All right, can we not interrupt each other for fuck's sakes? I've
Bro,
heard Muscal, every fucking time she talks, somebody's interrupting, and that's all for now.
I just got a
Oh,
text from
John.
Sissy. She said she's being
And
quiet.
And I've heard John be interrupted several
I
times.
know. I get interrupted several times, man. I'm used to it.
no one cares about
Well,
John.
it's not very nice
No.
for listeners, really. It isn't. It's very
Yeah, I
hard
know.
to make out.
I know. And and I do get frustrated at sometimes because I try to talk about certain things or I try to make a point and I can't because the whole fucking panel's talking at each other like crazy.
And that's the reason I came in here, to get some order in the fucking chatters.
But I agree with Fiction.
Well, see, the thing is, I do like to sit here and let people talk about topics and stuff because I like to learn from people.
Yeah,
like
but
to
you
learn
can't.
and stuff like that.
Same here, but you can't when you're trying to listen. And someone like me, it's like when everybody's fucking talking at once, it's just a clusterfuck. You don't learn nothing from that.
Clusterfucks are good.
But Fiction Fighter is correct.
Yeah, I guess
Be a
I get
little
what you're
bit
saying.
more respectful, I guess.
We all fucking do it.
Well, just
Hell yeah.
mute when you're not talking, and then when you got something to say, then fucking unmute. That's the biggest problem in your hangouts here. I've been listening, and it's just, now I'm gonna stop, and now someone else can say something now.
Stop in the name of love.
Stop in the
All
name
right.
of Jesus.
Then I will say the fact that Jesus is dead.
And I'm bad. Should have known.
Wow. God damn, she almost sounded like him.
I'm a lifetime fan, don't you know?
Jesus
Okay,
is dead.
there's another message for you, Fiction Fighter. Wild Heart says, I thought all Canadians were polite. LOL.
No.
No.
Only when we need to be. Like I said, I will say again, it's a fucking stereotype. And yeah.
I thought all Canadians were happy and polite.
No. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, Raven came by a little bit earlier, and she was in the chat for a couple of minutes, and then she left.
Guess what?
Chicken butt.
Although I haven't received the thanks for it yet, but that little
Chicken butt.
T-shirt, the teeny weeny T-shirt that I ended up getting, it was supposed to be an extra large.
Yeah.
Barely fits my dog. I tried it on my dog, and it barely fit him. Yeah. So I gave it away as a gift.
You should have put it on and had a wet T-shirt contest.
I don't like tight clothes unless I'm out on the town and stuff.
Okay, that's the point for a wet T-shirt contest.
But she doesn't like it.
I don't like the way it fit. It just it didn't make my boob. It didn't accentuate my boobs whatsoever. See, even my dog's whining about it.
You should have stretched it on a big fat guy first.
But
Yeah,
what were you
it
talking about?
It was so tight, it flattened my fucking boobs, my chest. It looks
Oh,
like
that's
I
bad.
had no boobs. Yeah, that's how tight it was.
Yeah, women don't like that. We have to
No.
have some comfort up on top.
Right.
But then people can be complaining
I like,
about man
I like
spreading.
my boobies hanging natural, not fucking pressed to my fucking chest bone.
Yeah, because it'll hurt, and then our back hurts, and it's just not cool.
Now you guys understand man spreading.
Boobs are
Wait,
stupid.
what, Hector?
I said, now you understand man spreading. We have testicles. When we spread
I'm
our
just saying, boobs are dumb.
On men they are, yeah, sure.
On men boobs, yeah. Those look horrific.
No,
Hey,
what,
Jonathan's are
I
sexy.
mean is like people get weirded out. They're like, oh, you've got these extra fatty things that stick out.
I
of
have
your
never
chest.
had anyone get weirded out by my boobs, okay?
Yeah, well, I'm
So
just
that's
I'm
you're
just
wrong
saying.
there.
with your
Look,
boobs.
Hello.
My point is,
hello.
Man.
my point is the whole concept of boobs is stupid. It's just like they're
I
fatty.
like my boobs.
they're,
I
they're,
like my fucking boobs. So
Yeah, I'm fine.
wrong
That's
again.
good. Fine. You can like them, but what I'm saying is they're mammary glands that come out off the chest of female humans,
chest
which are
testicles.
So?
primarily designed to feed babies,
Which they did, yes.
which is fine.
Double D size, by
But
the
what
way.
I'm saying is, they become
I
like
had lots of extra milk too.
so they're like sexual organs or
Well, men
extra
made them into
attraction.
sexual organs. Men did that.
Well, I don't.
I was never big into boobs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're
I know
just-
lots.
they're-
I know lots here. There are plenty that keep.
No,
going.
I know there's lots of dudes that dig boobs.
Oh shit! Here we go again, all at once.
But I'm just saying,
Don't talk all.
Hello.
it's just
do it.
goofy. It's extra flesh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Paul.
I'll lick their nipples and you get back to him about them not being sexual.
Come on, Paulie, watch your nipples.
I love my nipples being sucked and fondled.
Right.
And I love it.
Damn,
I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't trade that sensation any more than I would shade my clitoris in, like, you know.
That fiction you said nipple clamps?
Never tried that.
But understand, it's all connected to your brain.
Yep.
Yeah, it actually stimulates the exact same place that is stimulated during an orgasm.
Yes.
It's your brain.
Reason why I would never trade it in for anything.
I'm just saying, whether it's a clit or a penis or a nipple, it's all about the brain stimulation. And the truth is,
Well, wait.
You are nothing but your brain.
You think that's all our nipples are for? No.
No.
I gotta feed babies.
What?
I gotta
feed babies.
Yeah, and it stimulates milk production.
Yeah.
Or milk release. I mean.
I know they're functional. I get it. Just like you walk on your feet because you have to walk on something. They got nipples. They make milk for babies. It's functional, but that doesn't mean it's some sort of sexual organ.
It is.
It is a sexual organ, though. It is.
Anything can be a sexual organ. A toe.
Exactly.
No, toes don't
Yes.
do a damn thing for me.
Yes, they do.
Well, not for you, but for some people they do.
There's fetishes, but here's the thing, though. They don't stimulate like a nipple would or a clit would.
It's a nerve. It's a nerve ending. If those nerve endings turn you on, then it's a sexual goddamn stimulus.
Well, some is just like, you know, visual stimuli too.
I mean, some people like to take a glass bottle and shove it up their asshole, and that turns them on.
I wonder what the chat thinks about this. What's the comments are saying?
I'll stick with dicks and toys.
I'm just saying, sexual stimuli is relative. You know, it could be a nipple, it could be a toe, it can be your butthole or your pear,
or a huge sexy vibrator.
Yeah, it could be a huge sexy vibrator. It could be, you know, your tongue. It could be
pornography.
Oh God,
The whole gamut. But
Secular
here-
Lobster said nipples for Jesus.
Yeah, nipples.
Jesus,
what?
more nipples.
Nipples
bore-
for Jesus.
Oh, nipples for no, not these ones.
Not mine.
He can
Jesus
have,
is dead.
Jesus can have my asshole. There you go. He can have my anus.
Oh, sweet. Jesus, get your asshole.
Yeah, and I
Hey,
won't
it's a
do
good
shit
thing
before
I'm
for
Jesus.
him.
Yeah, I don't need Jesus in my asshole. Nope.
I won't douche for Jesus though.
Nice.
Oh, Luca Pig says he's Jesus now.
I've been saying I'm Jesus. On
On a
my
dinosaur.
Skype, I'm God. And on
Jesus
my
on a fucking
YouTube
dinosaur.
channel, I'm the Holy Spirit.
Oh my God.
Not mine.
So what do you think
I
of filthy asshole
Mooch Jesus.
dinosaur
Get it
thing?
right. I mooch Jesus.
Gee, bus.
Really? Did we have to go down this road just because I came in? Fuck, this is not where I
What?
is not where I wanted to go.
Yep.
Okay, where do you want to go?
No.
Take us where you want to go.
Oh,
Afghanistan.
I don't think you can handle it.
Try us.
Well, you gotta stimulate me some first.
Hey.
There you go, Christina. Scissoring.
Inspire me.
God damn. You guys.
Get some of that girl on girl action in here.
Not in here.
Hey,
That
I
shit's
will
gonna-
record that. and I
That's
will
what
keep
Pornhub's
that for my
for,
personal.
Hector.
That
That's
shit.
Pornhub.
That shit's gonna go.
How do you
crooked.
think it gets on Pornhub, Christina?
I'm sorry that the middle of my
Two
sentence
consenting
interrupted the
adults
fucking
and one
beginning of
consenting
yours.
cameraman.
Did you
My
know that
goodness,
little
look
Joe
up
went up the
Everybody's
hill and
talking again.
fetched a pail of water?
Clusterfuck.
Jack fell down and broke his crown and
Clusterfuck.
Little Pig, are you trying to
One
tell
person-
us you had experience with this?
If you want me to be the cameraman, I would gladly be your cameraman for your lesbian exploration.
There you go.
Nah.
Puss on
All
puss on.
right, fine.
I've been a
That's the best
camerawoman
section.
Apparently, you have a cameraman. If you need a place to do it, well, come on down.
come on
All right.
down. Step right
I
up.
don't know. You might get Tennessee bed bugs from John.
No, there's no bed bugs here. It's all good.
Okay.
Oh, you had bed bugs there at one time?
No, there's no bed bugs. Everything's fine.
Oh, okay, why the comment then? What's going on? What did I
Yeah.
miss?
I don't know where he came up with that. I have no idea.
Oh.
Jeff trains him. Yep.
Sometimes.
Were you raising them and they got loose on you or what?
No, there's no bed bugs here. Everything's fine.
Did you have a bed bug circus?
No, no
And they
bed
broke
bugs
out?
circus. Everything's cool.
Can't bring him coffee.
A bed bug convention.
No, I got a nice big king size bed. No bed bugs. So come on down.
How about fleas?
No fleas. I don't even have a pet. I don't do pets.
Roaches?
You don't have to have a pet to get them.
Yeah, well, there's nothing here. Everything's fine. Nice, squeaky clean.
We do know though that John is infested with crabs.
No, there's nothing here. No
He can
crabs.
afford those. He's into crawdads.
No. Look, I tell you what, I'm so poor, there's nothing here. How about that?
That's pretty poor.
I'm so poor, we have zero.
Patrick's back.
Patrick's back.
I know before you guys knew, let me broadcast him.
They're going to scream at each other again. Here it comes.
Hey, John.
What?
No, other John.
What?
Patrick's back.
Why don't you stick a fork in a fucking toaster?
Nice.
How do you?
Well, you're
That's how I
sticking
got
my stick in a toaster.
I did that. That's how I got my hair curled, man.
You stuck in your ass and then in the toaster?
Yeah, stuck a fork in a toaster. I got a fucking perm, man. It was the 80s, man. What can I say?
No, it's just his
Jonathan's drunk.
Jonathan. What is Look a Pig muted for?
No, it's his pubes.
No, it was a mistake.
Pubes lives matter.
There's Piggy. Piggy.
I didn't mean
How
to do it. It was a mistake.
Yeah, well, Fiction Fighter saying, poor piggy.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Poor Piggy.
All right, waiting for Patrick and Jonathan to start killing each other again.
No,
No, we're not going to talk about it. No, we're not
going
going to
to
talk
talk
about any
about-
politics or anything like that. We're just going to have a good time.
Okay, that's
about-
fine.
Let's all have a good time and talk about fun things for each
Let's
other.
Yeah,
talk about
what's
this
a
lesbian
quiet
porno.
atheist hangout without me fucking rage quitting once in a while? I mean,
It's okay.
remember the old days, John?
It's all
Yeah.
good, Patrick. I love you. It's all good.
I remember those days.
Yeah.
Hey, now we're talking about the subject. Before we get off topic here, what
Pop-Tarts.
should the title of this video be called?
Fucking Pop-Tarts. That's what the title is.
It's whatever I want it to be, son.
No, I'm
thank
talking
you,
about
Jesus.
I'm talking about the lesbian porno
Oh, I don't know.
between Fiction and Christina.
Pop-Tarts.
Mhm.
What is this
Clam attack.
What is this fixation with fucking Pop-Tarts, man? Fuck.
I want it to be called Pop-Tarts.
That sounds childish.
Of course. Unless you chew them in the shape of a gun, then you get expelled from school.
Pop-Tarts are
Oh, I remember that.
Oh my god, that was
Every
ridiculous.
every kid at school started to do that after one
Yeah.
kid got.
How about Tits and Sausage Fest?
And Pop-Tarts.
Ew, Pop-Tarts are nasty.
I'm not
I like toaster strudels.
Yeah, toaster streusel is better.
Pop-Tarts kind of suck.
Nah, when you throw in the microwave, they're good.
Pop-Tarts ain't bad if you toast them right, man. I mean, I like the
There's
brown
only
sugar
one.
cinnamon one, man.
That's the
Oh,
one
yeah.
that tastes nice. That's all I love is the frosting on that.
Ew.
I like the
Brown
blueberry.
sugar and cinnamon.
What's wrong with you people?
I'm sorry, we don't.
Hey,
eat
I like foods with a lot of
amazing like
preservatives, man. It's just how lobsters roll.
Yeah.
There are some Americans like me and Hector who are poor, and we eat Pop-Tarts.
Or what?
I eat Pop-Tarts. I eat ramen
Look at me.
noodles.
You and I are what now?
Poor.
No, he's not
No,
poor.
by no means.
Oh.
By no
Well,
means.
send me some SpaghettiOs. I'm hungry. There's nothing to eat in my house.
Oh, no, see, I draw the line at SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs, potted meat, and Vienna sausage.
Vienna sausages, spam. I love spam.
No,
ramen noodles.
Spam.
Yeah, I like Spam.
Yeah.
I like
Potted
treat
meat's
better
pretty
than
good.
spam.
Would anybody like some spam for dinner?
Treat tastes more like ham than spam does.
Well,
I
I love
have to agree with Patrick. That's some nasty shit.
What?
The potted meat. And the
Oh, I know.
That mixed with mayonnaise and mustard is good as fuck.
No, that's nasty.
No, yeah. I mean, I'll eat a lot of things, man. But man, when I was in the Army, somebody opened up a can of potted meat, and I was like, God, that looks like toe jam from a cow or something.
Like
you know? I mean,
dude.
yeah.
I
mean, at least make it look edible. You know what I'm saying?
Liquefied pig.
Like the
When you
Vienna
get past
sausage.
the look,
I mean, if they would have pressed it and formed it into a pig patty or something like that, I'd be like, okay, I can do that.
Pig patty.
Nasty.
You know those pork fucking shaped patties, you know?
Oh
No, I agree. I agree with Patrick. That stuff's nasty as shit.
Mixed with mayonnaise and mustard. I'm telling you, it's good.
Who wants a nice pork patty?
No.
Hector,
Yeah.
in your video you did for Walmart, I think, didn't you find some brand of meat in a can? What was that?
It was generic spam.
Yeah, well, what's it called?
What now? Where? What?
What was the generic spam you buy?
Oh, it's Treat. That's not generic. It's Treat. It's been around forever. It's made by Armor.
Now, what do you guys think of that? The guy.
Treat is fucking good. It tastes like Virginia ham.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, no, I like
Can we
Scrabble.
quit talking about food? There's no food in my house, okay?
I mean, I can eat it. I'm not a
Grab
big
your Red
fan
Ryder
of
BB
it.
gun. We go shoot something.
You have to go to the store, look a pig.
I have no money to go to the store.
The neighbor's dog. Just pop it in the head, chop it up.
Well, doesn't your mom have money to go buy food?
No, we are broke.
Your mom.
That's
Everyone is broke. There is no food in the house.
Can I have
I'm so sorry, look a pig.
That's
Come here. I
funny.
got a ton of food.
I am coming there. Just don't fuck me in the ass, okay?
I'm a bottom, dum dum.
Okay, good.
Nice.
I feel safe around you then.
Look at pig. This wants to come over, trip over a coffee table, and actually fall over.
Maybe we should do a fundraiser for Look a Pig and help him out.
No.
Food drive.
You
No.
gotta eat, man. You gotta
No,
eat.
I need to lose weight. This is
I got a can
fasting.
of beets, pickled beets you can have.
I got a jar of fucking.
I'm
pickled
gonna
cabbage.
go open up a can of fucking carrots.
Can of carrots.
That's
Yeah,
good
just
for
eat carrots.
No, but we
Oh,
can
that-
help you out. You're a friend.
No. Ain't no charity case. I'm good. I'd just starve for a day, and then tomorrow we'll go and be like, "Hey, pick me up some food. I'm hungry." Then they'll magically find food.
Well, apparently, if you eat shrimp, you go to hell.
I already am going to hell then.
And that's coming from people who wear mixed fabrics. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like hard to take them seriously.
No.
I mix my fabrics. I eat my shrimp and
Oh, you're
I
going
make
to
sure to stay
you're going to
healthy.
hell.
And wait, you cut your hair.
Eat your shrimp.
Yeah.
You're going to hell.
Man, you want to know what? Shrimp's actually really good. Okay,
Nah, it's all right.
I
Cool.
love
Oh,
shrimp
wow.
romaine.
I love the
Shrimp
fuck out
romaine,
of shrimp.
Great.
Oh yeah, shrimp fried rice, man.
It's okay.
I like lobster better though.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of lobster,
Hey, out here, they got McDonald's has to make lobster again.
Yeah.
Which, actually isn't really bad. It's actually pretty good. It's
Really?
lobster meat. Oh, yeah.
Captain D's
I
sells
was
them,
actually
too.
shocked, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not the biggest lobster roll in the
I guess
world,
it'd be
but,
all right.
yeah.
can I say something?
No.
There's not one grocery store around my area that sells live lobster, and I'm ashamed. I have been
We got a few
dying
of those
to
around here
cut
that actually sell
open
lobster
real
live.
lobster.
No, it just
Our
depends on
fucking
what.
Walmart has a lobster tank.
Nope.
Ours does. I
Mine
mean, God,
doesn't.
we can go down to the shore, man, and get lobsters right off the fucking boat, man.
That's cool.
That's what I'm actually doing. I'm going to be ordering it online and having it
Yeah.
shipped to my door.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? It's a hell of a lot cheaper if you go to the boat, man. Right off
yeah.
the boat. Because there's no markups.
Yeah, well, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. So
Oh,
Okay,
But I'm
Ann?
going to be ordering me 2 3-pound lobsters and then 1 1-pound lobster next month. And I'm having lobster.
Where do they come from?
the ocean.
Maine.
The ocean.
Not just Maine. They come in the Atlantic. There's lobster
Yeah, but
fishing.
the
out in
one I'm buying
Rhode-
from is Maine.
Oh, well, I mean, it's the same waters, I mean, and lobsters, Maine lobster, it's the same You know,
Why are
like
we
out
still
here,
talking
out here
about
they've
it?
got like oyster fucking gardens or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's pretty fucking amazing to watch. You know, quahogs.
Wonder if you could fuck an oyster.
I'm sure you can.
Okay.
Here in Nashville,
There's a will, there's a way, man.
We get crawfish.
Oh, I love
Man,
crawfish.
crawdads,
Oh,
man. Those do taste pretty good.
Yeah, you know what though? After living in Louisiana and being in the army there, I learned crawdads, man, they'll grow in a fucking puddle. You know,
Fuck
we were
yeah,
out
they
in the
will.
field. I remember one time it rained, right? And there was this giant fucking puddle, right? And there were like 3 of the biggest fucking crawdads I ever saw in my fucking life. And I'm like, where the fuck did these things come from? This is a puddle.
You're right. And, you know, ever since I was a kid here, you know, you find like ponds and creeks and shit. And
oh, yeah.
you find them. And if you wait until the end of summer, I mean, they're a lot bigger. And so you can find them, boil them, eat them.
We used to go to this place and get these 5-pound boxes of steamed crawfish, right?
Yeah.
And then when you pick them and everything, right, you're like, oh, I've got all this fucking crawfish. The fucking bowl, it's not even half full because 5 pounds of crawdads doesn't make much meat, you know?
No, I mean, you go for the tails, and if you're lucky, you find some, if the claws are big enough, but a lot of people, you know, they suck the flavor out of the brains and out of the head.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've seen some people do some really weird things with crawfish.
Yeah, but I tell you, here in Nashville, I mean, you know, I know a dude that drives a truck back and forth from Louisiana up here every weekend and sells out of the back of his truck. But I mean, as far as stuff that like indigenous to the Nashville area, you don't really get much. But
well, yeah, because you're landlocked.
Everyone shut up.
I mean, we got
Everyone
creeks and
shut
shit.
up.
But
what?
Everyone shut up. Christina just told me to tell John she got kicked out of the chat.
How did she get kicked out of the fucking chat?
I don't know.
She better not have.
I better not get blamed for this one because I don't know how to.
I didn't kick nobody out.
Please tell John I got kicked out of chat. Tell John I got kicked out of chat.
John, she got kicked out of the chat.
Yeah.
Better not have fucking got kicked out of the chat.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Well,
I've been
here,
watching porn.
hold on a second. Let me see here. Hold on. Nobody has the fucking right to kick unless I say so.
Well,
Do I
Why
have
did
the right
Fiction
to
Fighter
kick?
leave the fucking room?
Fiction? Aw.
Hold on a second.
Now we lost all of our pussy.
There we go. There you go, Moose Gal. The link's right there in the chat. Click on it and come back in.
How did she get kicked out of the chat? Huh.
Could have been on an interruption of the internet.
Could
I was
be
making
the
coffee. What
Illuminati.
happened then?
I don't know.
I was making coffee. What happened?
You're making coffee.
We farted.
What kind of coffee you're making?
Just it was
There we
quick.
go.
It's instant.
Oh, instant? Oh my God! Oh, Jesus Christ! That's not even
Instant.
We're doing
No way.
we're doing a hangout here. I don't have time to make a pot.
Hold on a
Well,
second.
I got a Keurig, man. I mean, I got this lovely fucking glazed chocolate donut flavored coffee, and I've got this really good, like a mudslide fucking creamer, and a little bit of sugar. You know.
Yeah, you seem like somebody like a mudslide.
I like natural coffee.
I like good black coffee too, man. You know,
I bet you do.
Totally not racist, but it's got to be good coffee. You know, I mean, I can't drink Folgers or
I
anything
get
like
my
that shit.
Columbia. It's like $16 a pound.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
All
good
right,
coffee.
Moose Gal, you back in? Does your audio work?
You guys have heard of Gloria Jeans, right?
No.
That's where I get mine from.
Hold on a minute, guys. Moose Gal. Moose Gal.
But it's actually from Colombia, so.
Moose Gal.
She's
Christina.
probably busy.
Christina, answer the phone.
She says BRB, man.
Oh, okay.
All right, she's probably stepped away for a minute. Okay.
Maybe she's got to go toilet. Okay.
Bisexual retarded blueberries. What now?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Bisexual.
Bisexual blueberry. Yeah,
It's bisexual retarded blueberries.
So what kind of coffee you got, dude?
Well, right now I'm drinking fucking Taster's Choice.
Taster's Choice.
What's good about it is I got 3 fucking tablespoons of coffee in it.
Dude, you need a telethon, man. We got to get you some good coffee. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
for real,
serious.
dude. We gotta get you some good coffee, bruh.
I mean,
even if
Gloria Jeans at $16 a pound.
Well, why the fuck aren't you drinking that then instead of Taster's?
Yeah, for real. Later. I mean, a fucking machine. This instant. It took me a minute and a half.
Yeah, but it's instant coffee. I mean,
I know.
Fuck. It's not good for a second. Remember when it was like, oh, he never asks for a second cup. You know,
I'm gonna ask for a second cup of this shit unless I have to.
He never asked for a second cup.
Look, I used to drink. I've drank some of the most disgusting fucking 5-day-old coffee.
You know what?
I know.
In my
Speaking
life,
of
and
coffee,
it kept
do
me
you guys
alive.
know what my favorite coffee is?
What?
My favorite coffee is Folgers, man.
Oh,
I figured your favorite coffee would be the
After I got a
Mountain
cure,
Dew.
I can't drink Folgers anymore. It's like swill.
If I
What's
have
up,
to drink canned bullshit, I go out and get fucking
Dude, Folgers is not
chock full of
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Hickory in it. Ugh.
Get our attention. What's up, Paul?
Nothing. I'm just going to go to bed. Catch you guys later.
Okay, Paul.
Good night, Paul.
You have a good night.
Say, man.
Thank you for coming
Apps
by.
for Paul.
Peace out, bro.
Bye,
Thank you.
Paul.
But yeah, I like Folgers, man. I love Folgers to death.
Really?
Fuck yeah, I do.
I used to drink Folgers until I got a Keurig, man, and I remember one time we were out of pods and my wife pulled out the fucking regular coffee pot and we put Folgers in it. And I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I used to drink this shit.
Man, we got free Folgers all weekend at work.
Oh, now
we're
work,
night
coffee at work. Now that's a different fucking story. Yeah, coffee
Yeah,
at
it's
work
free.
is always the best coffee. It's free.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just telling you, it's not that good. Free Folgers at work all weekend for me is it's not that good.
You want to
I
know
mean,
what the true coffee is?
It's not disgusting, but it's not that great.
Right. No,
You wanna know
I've
what
turned
true coffee is?
I've turned into a
Cavett
coffee snob. The
Cavett
what?
coffee is the most expensive coffee in the world, and it's true coffee.
Well, you don't have to have the most expensive.
Where does it come from?
No, there's
I
a
mean,
coffee.
it's free. It's from
It's
the
called
boss.
Civet. The cat is called a civet or something. That's the most expensive coffee in the world.
Oh, the one where some animal fucking eats coffee beans and then shits it out.
Yeah, he's a cat.
Oh, no, I don't care if it's the most no, I don't want to drink cat shit. You know, I
Neither
mean,
do I.
yeah.
You like
I found coffee tastes a lot better coming out of a Keurig. You know, I mean,
chock full of nuts. Chock full.
No,
of nuts.
That's not even all coffee. That's got chicory.
I buy the kind that's New York blend. It's all coffee.
Yeah. I love coffee though, especially in the mornings. Woo.
I love my monsters.
I'm having coffee
Well,
right now.
don't get me wrong, look.
Not all I drink is coffee anymore.
Well, don't get me wrong, look a pig. I love energy drinks too. I drink them whenever I get the chance to, But
I can't.
When I first wake up in the morning, a nice hot cup of Folgers would be perfect.
Yeah.
For me, it's a nice cold bottle, one of the tall bottles with the lids on it, of a Monster.
Monster.
Have y'all heard of
that citrus blend? The citrus in it really kicks you up.
Have y'all heard of them?
I can't
Maxwell
drink that
House?
shit. Yeah. Good till the last drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here in Nashville, so the Maxwell House is like a Nashville coffee or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not very good.
I'm really fucking sorry to hear that. At least out here. I mean, out here, there's a lot of places you can get really good fucking coffee. Just down the street, and not just the Dunkin' Donuts. There's Honeydew. There's all sorts of places, man, where you get.
Now, Dunkin' Donuts, man, it's a good place to get coffee.
Oh yeah, I love Dunkin' Donuts.
A YouTuber by the name of Jake Paul with a couple million subscribers just tried to give a copyright strike to another big channel for criticizing their video.
Yeah, I know. It's probably
That's fair fucking use.
they probably tried giving Bart Baker a fucking big YouTube channel strike because he made a parody of his video. But Moose Gal, are you back? Is your audio working?
Yeah, back.
All right.
Thank you.
Just want to make sure.
Billy West.
It is 11:35 in Texas.
Yes,
it's
it is.
12:35 Eastern.
You mean
Standard Time.
11:35
here?
When it comes to Hector, he's obsessed with me. He's obsessed. You know, he always wants me to get naked. He always knows my time. He always knows, you know, what time it is where I'm at.
I just want to.
I'm surprised he doesn't know my address.
I think Hector's obsessed with everybody.
Oh,
I'm obsessed with Jonathan. He's so sexy. He got the titties.
I know I am. I know that.
Jordan, you can turn the camera back on.
We got Raven back in the house. How's it going, Raven?
Whoop whoop Raven. Now that's a hot.
Who's Raven?
Raven's Vengeance. She's one of my
a goddess, man.
She's one of my really good friends on here.
She's a goddess.
So I can't make jokes to her, or
no, she'll kill you.
Hey, I'm out of here.
I mean,
No.
I'm into bondage. That's good.
Oh hell yeah!
Hey, hold on a minute. Hold on. Everybody's fucking talking at once. Shut up. What's up, Jonathan?
I'm leaving. I'm out.
All right.
Why?
You have a good night, Jonathan. Thank you.
He's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and he's got to go cry again.
Yeah, all right. You'll see.
Good night.
Night.
We have another one that left. Have another one that left. What's going on, Raven? Thank you for coming back again.
Get in here, my queen.
Fiction Fighter, get your ass in here.
No, I don't think Fiction Fighter wants to come back in. I think you know, as long as I see him in the chat, that's cool. That's cool. If they want to come in, they'll let me know.
Yeah, I don't have the chat window opened.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to probably carry on for about another 10, 15 minutes, guys, and then I'm going to go.
23 minutes. And make it midnight.
You're lucky if I don't make it just another minute and completely shut it all down right now.
Boy, that would show us, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we'll just have to come to your house and sit on your lawn.
I know. We're going to stay here until you show us your tits, John.
I have his address.
So do I.
Well, go ahead. Come to my house and see what happens.
We're going to come by and crap all over your lawn.
Hey, you know you could just mail them your own shit.
Hey, we're done. We can just drag our asses across the driveway.
You can legally mail shit to people.
Yeah, go to doggydoo.com. That is a real website. Yeah.
I don't want to go.
I'll mail you my shit, okay, John?
Doggydoo.com.
What would you do if I mailed you my shit, John?
Probably kick you in the head.
I would mail it right back to you.
No.
How would you tell that the difference between that and fucking Spanish food?
You fucking racist bastard.
Man. Hey, just because John, you know, like floated across a river at one point in his life, you know, doesn't mean we have to get personal with him.
You know what? Fuck you, motherfuckers, man.
We love you, John. You know we do.
Like bubonic plague.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
that was a dirty one.
Wait. Gotta do it.
That was a dirty one.
Ah.
You guys
Did
are
Hector
cool.
just take his butt plug out?
I don't know.
Oh, shit, does that mean I got to take mine out too?
Oh God! I just got a visual mental image.
Oh, there it went. Oh fuck. Like,
let me take mine out.
You guys are lost.
We're not lost. We are found in the light of His for He is our Lord and Savior.
It's pooping out grapes.
I have a
hey,
question,
remember
John.
that when the internet was younger, when they had that audio of that guy calling that fucking auto parts place, and he just said all he said was butt plug.
Was that one of the Jerky Boys?
I don't remember if it was the Jerky Boys or what, but he goes, so-and-so auto parts, and the guy goes, butt plugs? And he goes, spark plugs, butt plugs, spark plugs, butt plugs, right? And he starts going on. I mean, it lasts for a few minutes, and I'm like, I would have fucking just hung up on the guy, you know? I mean,
hey, John, I got a question for you. Would you be okay with me prank calling a IRS scammer? Indian people pretending to be the IRS.
Well, actually, I've seen that done before.
Yeah.
I've seen con people, you know, they'll
sender.
They'll fucking call people, right? And then people will turn the whole fucking thing right back around on them and get them so fucking frustrated that they'll fucking hang up on the phone call.
Oh, I've done that to telemarketers before. I've had them on the line for like a half an hour and just, you know, when I'm bored sometimes, you know, I just have fun with them. And guys, you're going to sell me fucking replacement windows and siding and everything, and doesn't have the fact to ask me if I own or rent, you know, so I'm having a conversation for him and everything. And they'll be like, oh, I got to go ask my landlord if we can do this. See if he's willing to pay for it. What do you mean? By the way, my landlord sells replacement windows too.
Oh, shit.
But I've had people that have wrong numbers call me a wrong number, and I've ended up talking to them for like 10 minutes.
What I like to do, right, is prank call. Pretty much, they claim to be the IRS. It's just Indian scammers. I like to keep them busy, like for like up to like an hour, like just giving them false information, just making it up as I go.
Me and Magulator, man, we fucking tag teamed this bitch that was trying to fucking get money out of me one time a couple years ago, and we had her live on Facebook chat, and we fucking videotaped the whole thing. We had this girl convinced of so much shit, right? I mean, this person gave us their fucking address, all their mailing information and everything, right? And then we started fucking with this person, and this person, it's like, leave me alone, fuck you, you know. You've been trolled. But yeah, that was a beautiful thing.
But I like to see it as me being like a vigilante, you know. Every moment I spend messing with them, I'm saving people from being fucked over.
Well, on behalf of Secular Lobster Ministries, we'd like to thank you for your patronage work. Yes.
Do you get the people from the computer company calling up and saying something is wrong with your computer? Let me walk through it. I'll help you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Hold on. And I'll say, well, which device are you talking about? You know,
I have a laptop, so I think they're probably pretending to be from Microsoft, if I remember correctly.
Well, I like to give people fake, you know, when scammers call like that, I like to give them fake routing numbers and fake account numbers so that they can they can be all fucking retarded.
I told the lady one time, I said, yeah, I'm having problems staying on Pornhub, you know?
What I do is...
She goes, what is this? You know, and I said, well, it's like naked movies and, you know, sex and stuff. Oh, no, that is not what I am talking about. I said, are you calling from Pornhub?
What I do, especially with them, what they do is they mainly have you go to Windows R and type in their bullshit website, and then that will redirect you to TeamViewer or whatever. Remember how I helped you with your computer, Christina, with TeamViewer?
Yes. I remember that.
They will lock out your computer through TeamViewer.
Oh.
What I do is I set up a virtual machine.
That's called ransomware.
Yeah. Well, it's not ransomware. They're just trying to... They do it manually at that point.
But what are these people trying to get from you? Like
they lock your computer, and then you have to pay them for them to...
It's ransom. Yeah.
Yeah, it's ransomware.
Well, not necessarily rare. I mean, ransomware is automatic, you know. This is doing it manually. It's just...
You gotta get past that. If you get something, if you go to a site and that shit happens, you immediately unplug your computer. I've had it 4 times. It's happened to me. Just unplug your computer immediately and then reboot.
Hector, how do you get that on your computer in the first place? Did you fall for a scam?
Sites, you know, it's his gay sites.
What now, Christina?
How
he goes into that hardcore porn sites.
I can't hear her.
I asked, how did you get that on your computer?
Just go to a random site. It happens sometimes.
Oh, because I never had that
Mostly
happen.
the dirty sites, Christina.
Yeah, what you do is just unplug your fucking machine.
Yeah.
Oh, I always tell these people there's absolutely nothing wrong with my computer. Why are you scamming me? And I hang up.
Yeah.
My favorite is the one who called the other day from New York.
Well, that's not fun.
No, I got one from New York. It said New York call. I'm like, okay, let's see what they want. And they're like, so you're on Medicare, right? I'm like, no, I'm 38. Because they wanted to talk to me all about Medicare, about how it's some sort of random call. They call people to make sure you're okay or something. And I said, no, I'm 38. And they hung up.
Well, I know Bank of America called me the other day about my account, and I don't even have a fucking Bank of America goddamn account.
You want to hear something funny? When my niece was like relatively born, like 15 years ago, my brother had a caller call up and was asking about Isabella, does she want a mortgage? And she was just born.
Wow.
It'd be great if you had an
Why,
apartment and asked
sure,
for a
thank
mortgage.
you.
Yeah, I'll put a mortgage out of my apartment.
But we don't really get telemarketers that much anymore because I'm on the government's do not call list.
Oh, so am I, but we get them all the time. I get Belltone likes to call me and offer me fucking hearing tests and shit like that. And we get somebody calls sometimes about diet. Yeah, we're calling somebody from your household needs diabetic equipment. I'm like, nobody in our fucking house is diabetic unless it's my cat, and he didn't tell me. Well, do you know anybody that's diabetic? And I'm like, yeah, and I'm sure they have fucking,
Don't give them my number.
Yeah.
But I think technically, can't you report that and they have to pay a fine? Isn't that how it's supposed to work?
Tell them you're on the national
If you want to go through all that.
It's not that easy. Yeah,
But
I mean, on our local news all the time, they're always talking about these scams.
Yeah, but wasn't that the point? Wasn't that what it was originally supposed to do?
Well, guys, here in about another 2 minutes, I'm going to hang it up. Is there any last words?
Oh, you're not going to hang it up. We're too important.
Yeah, let it run till fucking midnight. It's only a few minutes.
Here we go,
All right,
John.
After I will run it till midnight, and that's it because I need to get off of here and do some things.
See,
Wait a minute. I thought this was the Quiet Atheist channel.
No, this is the Look a Pigs channel. He just runs it.
Christina, stop being a school marm.
I know, huh? I mean, really.
No, Hector's right. Hector's right. Midnight is always the best time to stop hangouts.
Well, it'll be at 1 a.m. here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, Hector, I was curious. You know how you made your last Exxon video and the cab driver's going to California? Why is he moving?
He's in a bunch of financial problems right now. So he's going to California.
Yeah.
But California's mucho expensive.
Yeah, but he's got an Uber job set up out there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I've never seen him before. Does he come around a lot?
He comes up there only really to hang out with me and my husband on Friday and Saturday nights.
But wait a minute. I thought that was the first time he was featured because I don't remember seeing him.
What, Denver, the cab driver? No, he's been in other videos.
I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing him a couple times.
I did not, so I'll have to go back.
Yeah,
he left today. He's gone. He's in California. Well, he's heading to California. He's gone.
Oh, that stinks.
He left like shit 48 minutes ago.
I hope it works out for him.
You guys ain't going to Exxon tonight, Hector?
No,
I'm going to hang out at the Rock Shoot.
That's only Friday and Saturday nights. That's when I do security.
Oh.
Yeah, but you can hang out there for fun.
Nah,
why do you only do Friday and Saturday nights?
Because that's club nights.
Oh.
That's when the shit is. There was a fucking killing right in the middle of the store a couple of years ago.
Wait, why? Why?
Just fucking drunks coming in there and starting shit with each other.
Yeah. That happens out here all the fucking time, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
I could never understand why people go to a club with a gun.
With an Uzi.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say, Hector?
I said DJ got robbed at gunpoint with an Uzi one time. That's why I go up there with my body armor and one of my pistols.
Yeah, it could get pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, I got body armor. I got that AR-500 plate. I've showed it on here before.
Yeah, nothing like going clubbing and having a good time and taking a fucking gun with you. You know what I'm saying?
Here's a doozy. I read an article about how in Colorado, I don't know if it's one public school, all public schools, they're training teachers to use guns, and I think it's for 3 days.
While they're gonna give them guns to use in the fucking classroom in case anything pops off.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna turn out well, huh?
No, that's only for the teachers that fucking want to. Not they don't have to.
Yeah, but still, you know, I mean, yeah, that ain't something's gonna happen.
Well, think of Columbine and shit like that.
Well, yeah, I get that, but you get some people, you know, even though you're trained with a gun, you know, and stuff like that, some people get in certain situations and they go, "Fuck you!" Like I said before, like the reason I don't own a gun.
That can happen with a cop. A cop can say "fuck you" and go nuts. It happens.
Yeah, so let's put guns in teachers' hands, you know, with unruly students, and you know, because nothing bad can happen there.
Well, you can set up guidelines.
You can say that about anybody. I mean,
you can have guidelines. Yeah, don't touch the teacher's gun.
You can set up.
Don't touch your mom's gun. Don't touch your mom's gun.
Semi-annually, like once every 6 months, do a mental exam, a mental evaluation.
But look, a pig, we already have guidelines on how teachers are supposed to behave, and we heard stories about a lot of times.
We're
but not all
talking about
teachers.
something completely different. We're
Yeah,
talking about a teacher owning a gun. What you should do is have a mental evaluation once every 3 to 6 months.
That doesn't mean you're not going to shoot somebody. You know, I mean, people go through mental evaluations.
Like I said, that can happen with a cop. It can happen with your mom. It can happen with your neighbor. It can happen with blah, blah, blah,
stress
blah, blah.
levels.
Yeah, so give more people guns and say, well, it might happen because you never know. It happens with
An
cops.
armed
So
society is a polite society.
And then, truthfully, I don't think.
no,
And
that
then I
is
think
not
that
true.
Some parents,
That is very true.
It would
No.
deter them from sending their kids to school. So then kids would be afraid to go to school if there's guns.
Christina,
If I
where
had
do all
kids
these
and my
fucking
teacher was
shootings happen?
armed, I
They
would not
happen at
send my
safe
kid to that
zones.
school.
Right, and I don't mean to be mean here or racist, but what do you think it's going to do for people in urban areas? They're not exactly, you know, it's like, for example, in Chicago, those kids might not want to see a gun. It might trigger them. It might make, because a lot of those kids, no offense, it has nothing to do with them
You
being
don't
black.
have the
Just
gun
because
on the
they-
It's not like
desk.
the
You
fucking
have
teacher
the
shooting with
locked
an
up.
upper asshole.
What you
But
would
that's
do
not
is
the
most
point. Those
likely,
kids
right? You'd
think
have
they
the gun
shouldn't-
underneath the desk in a locked safe.
Yeah, how the fuck are they going to see it or touch it?
Yeah, it's not being flashed around.
It's not like they're juggling the thing.
The best way to store a gun like that in a classroom would be a locked combinational safe.
Well,
You
it's
don't
gonna
want a
be
key
it's
safe.
gonna be concealed carry. That's what they're doing over
Yeah.
there.
Hidden.
Yeah, that's great.
You're
No,
not.
it-
They probably the kids probably won't even know that the teacher has the gun on them anyway.
But like I was
Yeah.
saying, all these fucking shootings happen at goddamn safe places where, you know, no guns are, blah, blah, blah. Because that's easy for a fucking criminal to go and do.
Look at Chicago.
There's nothing to stop 'em.
Chicago has a banned gun area.
Yeah.
All right.
That works well.
Yeah. All right, Muscal. Thank you for coming by.
Oh,
No,
Moose
I'm not
left?
leaving.
Oh.
I'm not
okay.
leaving. That's Patrick.
Oh, that was
Patrick.
Patrick. Oh, okay.
Again?
Oh, yeah. He said he had to go.
Oh, okay.
I'm not leaving.
Good night, Patrick.
But there would have to be regulations, like psych exams for the every 3 months for the teacher. A combination safe underneath the desk for the teacher to store it. You don't want a lock on the safe because
Or
what if
biometric.
a school, yeah,
Biometric.
biometric. That's
Yeah.
even better.
That's
What
the
if
best.
a student, steals the keys, or the keys is carelessly left on the desk and the kid walks in? You don't want it to have a lock. You want it to be a code or biometric. That's the best way to store it.
Well, even the coded ones, the biometric ones and the ones that have combinations, they also have a setup for a key. Just like my safe right next to me is also
Well,
set up
I
for a
think
key.
the administrator of the school should have that key, and that key
Yeah,
should be kept in
only.
the safe
That's very
place.
true. Good point.
But I'm gonna go ahead and go, guys. Any last words?
Hey, it's
Oh,
not
we got
1
6
o'clock
minutes.
yet.
Turd.
Huh?
We got 6
It's not
minutes.
1
you
o'clock
turd.
yet.
Come on, and you guys can stay in here all you want. I
We're
gotta go.
still talking. Okay, and you said at 12. 12 is 12.
Yeah,
It's
we are
whatever
Guys,
I. It's whatever I
it's his
fucking
channel.
say
Let him
it
do what he
is.
wants. Let him
Don't
do
make
what
me
he
run
wants.
this channel for
behave.
you, John.
What?
I'll run
Behave.
this channel for you.
Tacos.
I'll run it right into the ground.
Yeah, you probably would too.
Yeah, I would make Politically Trash 2.0.
You can turn off the live part.
Not on my channel.
No, we would put taco recipes.
We're gonna drag our dicks across the cameras.
I'd let Hector do that. I'd let Hector shit.
I'll give you a kiss at my asshole.
Any last words, gentlemen and lady?
This is for Fiction Fighter. Fuck is long.
Eat
you guys can continue to stay in here and talk. I just gotta go.
All right.
I will see you. I will see.
Side chat, people. The group chat.
I will
sent
see.
a message.
I want to thank everybody in the chat for showing up from the beginning till the end. I want to thank everybody on the panel who showed up. Thank you all.
You're welcome.
Thank
you guys
you.
have a good night. And remember, if you can't be good, be good at it.
And eat tacos.
Good night.
What the fuck? Can I fucking talk? Hector, why do you gotta fuck my outro, man?
I love
keep
you,
your
sorry.
Keep your fucking
Eat
mouth
yourself
shut.
a taco. Quiet. Get out of
I feel
here.
the love. I feel the love.
Eat yourself a taco.
Tacos.
No, burrito.
Taco salad.
Tacos.
Toss my taco salad.
No, the best thing to eat is chilaquiles.
Hey,
Well,
hey.
you guys have a good
hold on,
night.
quiet. I want you to
Okay,
say
Jeff.
toss my